Hey guys, how you doing? Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in, welcome in. Hi Ryan, hi Crispy, hi Robin. I know it's been a couple of weeks. I just got back from the Aftershock Festival a couple weeks ago, almost a couple weeks ago. Been recovering from that, so it's great to see you guys. Missed you guys a lot. I am a little bit stuffy today, but it's no worries. I'm totally fine. But if you can hear it in my voice, I'm just gonna bring it up and keep that elephant out of the room. Um, so yeah, I'm totally fine. But yeah, thanks for the follow. Joanne D over the last couple days. So thank you. I just thought I'd give you an extra shout out. Yeah. But yeah, for those who are new here, hi Sick. My name is Helena. I am the director of operations for Glass Factory. I also help run the Twitch side of things. So we bring some really cool musicians around in the Twitch space for special like as special guests, and then we just chat about their music and we play games. It's one of my favorite things to do. But yeah, today we're gonna be having Doeboy join us, and before I introduce you guys, I just thought I'd share a little bit about them. Doeboy is a streamer who plays games and music with our community and is also the bassist for Mother Fungus, a four-piece psych rock band who also explores diverse soundscapes using pedals and synths with danceable grooves. If you guys are not following Doeboy, I'm going to just do a shout out here really quickly, and then we're going to just say hello, and I'm going to bring them in. All right. Doeboy, you're here. Hello. Welcome
Oh
in.
God. Oh God. Oh no.
You're on the spot.
I'm
Hello.
on the internet.
You're on the internet.
I've never been on the internet or on a camera before. This is terrifying.
Oh my God. No.
Hi.
Hi. How are you doing today?
I'm doing pretty good. This has been like the main focus of my day.
Mm.
I also screwed up my sleep schedule the other day. Oh, I went the wrong way. I'm trying to center myself. That's
I
not
can
your
also
fault. It's my
center you
fault.
if
My
you
camera.
want to be centered more.
No, don't even
Okay.
touch it, Helena.
Okay.
Don't even touch it.
Hi, Oosh. Hi, Abby.
Should be.
Abacus.
Oosh, the weaver of this web that we are in right now.
Yeah.
Oosh, thanks for
Small
this
world.
would not be happening without Oosh. Yeah. um, but yeah, I'm excited to be here. For anyone who was curious or knew that I had this interview coming up that I shared this with, I had like this timeline, this impending doom timeline of like, okay, I need to find a good way to make music work so that I can play along to a song in time for today. And between different like theory crafting and brainstorming and trying things, I got it working like half an hour ago.
Nice.
So it has been a chaotic day, but I think and you heard it. I think we're good for me to play
Yeah.
along to a few songs. It seems like it's functioning, so I'm excited about
Knocking
that.
on wood.
Yes, I have no here. The only one I have in front of me is my.
There
my
you go.
mustache.
There you go.
Let me knock on that. But yeah, I'm pumped to be here, and thank you so much for having me. This is really
Yeah,
cool.
of
I'm very
course.
excited.
Very excited to have you as well. So, what brought you into the streaming space? I know you brought up like that you've been doing this for about 10 years now. I want to know like
Yep.
what started it all, where were you streaming, what were you doing?
So I started streaming in early 2015.
Okay.
I don't even know the day or the month or anything. Like usually people have their this is my 2-year, this is my 4-year anniversary of streaming type of thing. I have no clue what day I started streaming, and it was before Twitch kept track of that.
Oh, okay.
As far as Twitch is concerned, like I started streaming. My first streams were in 2017,
Okay.
which is inaccurate. So it does. It seems to know that like Twitch and the its data collection like seems to
Right.
have some sense of like this was before 2017, but the only data that it like shows is like 2017 stuff. So I kind of go off of my account creation date, plus a little bit after that. I made this account basically probably exactly 10 years ago,
Okay.
plus or minus like a few weeks at this point, because I knew I wanted to stream, and I had watched a little bit of Twitch prior. I was mostly watching some speedrunning stuff and
Okay.
some Super Smash Brothers stuff,
Nice.
but I didn't even have an account. I was just like, oh, there's a tournament, interesting, or oh, there's playing Super Metroid really fast, that's cool. Um, but I didn't really care to like get involved in the space at all until I decided that I was interested in streaming. I
Okay.
had also graduated college in 2014. I went to school for electrical engineering,
Nice.
and yeah, the main reason I picked that was I just wanted to get a better sense of music technology. Really,
Okay.
it's like, how the heck does an amp work? Why do I move a big metal string in front of a square and then it sends a signal into another thing and makes it really loud? Like, what's going on?
That's cool.
That's the type of stuff that I cared about a little more than just like pure music theory. Like, I was sort of interested in going to school for music,
Mhm.
and like learning all the nuances of music theory and such. But I've always just been more of a nerd, so I think a tech nerd, I should say. There's all
Okay.
kinds of nerds, all sorts of flavors of nerds, as we've talked about a little bit with Lord of the Rings, which we're
Yeah.
definitely going to talk about. But yeah, I was just so that's what I went to school for. And then when I graduated, and I was living at my parents' house for a few months before I moved out, and I knew when I did move out that I wanted to start streaming on Twitch, primarily just to play Smash
Okay.
online with I guess whoever would show up. And I wanted to see not really like how I certainly didn't start streaming to be like, I'm gonna stream for 10 years and this will be a
Yeah.
huge part of my life. It's just like, I'm gonna stream like Thursday or Friday nights and I'm gonna have a few beers and just play Smash with people. That's like the main thing that I cared about. um, I had been going to school and played a ton of Smash with a lot of different friends,
That's a big
like in
college
the dorm
thing.
rooms type of
Yeah.
thing. Yeah,
That's a
exactly,
big college
100%.
thing, especially around then, because like
Yeah.
that's when I played a little bit of Smash, and I played like 2 or 3 rounds, and that's
hmm
it. And then I was like gave up.
that's yeah.
You get
Well,
good real fast though.
that's the time that God wants everyone to play Smash.
Yeah.
Type of thing. It's those college years. You get drunk, you eat pizza, and you play Smash. That's what college is for.
Yeah, and Coppery says
And
dough predates data itself too. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah. Yeah.
I coop. Um, I'm an old ancient being at this point. But yeah, so in college I played a ton of Smash. Actually, Sick Napak, who's in chat, is you might have seen him for a second yesterday. He and I were
Okay.
doing a stream last
Oh,
night.
okay.
We were
Yeah.
on the couch.
Mhm.
Yep. So that's him. We met in college, and a pillar of our friendship as we were getting to know each other certainly was, hey, you around for some games? I just got out of class, like that type of a thing.
I love that vibe.
And he was also in a band with me, which we'll get to that point too.
Okay.
But yeah, so just between him and so many other friends, I played, I'm guessing, at least like 1,500 hours of Smash.
Oh
in
wow.
college. I wish there was some way to I knew what the number was, but it's an incredible quantity.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
And I also played a lot growing up with my brother, with friends, and not too heavily yet. But in college, I started to become aware that there was like, oh, there's a tournament scene for this game, and there's like, you can play like competitively. You can show up to events and compete, and possibly make money. And there were a few tournaments at our college hosted by this fraternity for like, I think it was like first place got like $50 and like a case of Red Bull.
Nice.
Like, just like weird random stuff. And my friend group would go to this, and it was kind of like me and like 3 or 4 other guys were the main serious people who played for a bit, and we would do pretty well. I think the best one I did was like second place.
Oh
or
wow.
Something. And it was probably like 30 people, and at least half the people there were just like, oh, cool, there's a Smash tournament. Like, I haven't played since, like, last year. It'll be fun to play. So, like, a lot of it was just people who aren't playing regularly. Those people are easy to just roll through. But fast forward to graduating college, I miss playing Smash with my friends a lot. I was living like an hour 15 away from college campus, and a lot of my friends were still in college. I was a year above them, and so I was like, how can I play Smash? Also, how can I like practice? Because I actually care about tournaments now, and so that's where streaming started for me. It was very, very Smash centric, and it was also like I'll kind of continue to relive college and just get drunk and play Smash with people and make new friends too.
Hmm.
And after a few months of doing that, I realized like I actually like streaming. I didn't know that I liked the process of streaming and like the social element of that, the technical elements of that,
Mm-hmm.
of like, back then it was kind of the same thing as it is now, but everything just was more difficult. So like the
Yeah, I
capture
can
card was
imagine.
harder to get working. OBS was there was a not OBS Studio yet. It was just OBS, and
Okay.
it was the same thing overall, but it was, at least to me, like not nearly as refined of a product as it is now.
Mm.
So there'd be all sorts of like weird bugs and quirks that you like had to like learn, like, okay, this says it does this, but it really does that. And as long as I know that and I can like work around it, and it was a little more Wild West of streaming and the tech for it and everything. Um, and I liked that journey of learning the gear of meeting people. In the early days, there were not that many people streaming Smash, and Twitch was also just much smaller too.
Right.
So there were probably like I'm making up a random number here, kind of, but like I want to say there was like 12 to 15 people who consistently streamed Smash as like their main game. Like there
Wow.
might have been people who would rotate to it once in a while, but there weren't that many people who were like showing up a lot.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's where a lot of my channel growth happened. That's where a lot of my um, community developed from. And I was also going to in-person tournaments generally every week. Sometimes I went to tournaments multiple times a week. Um, and getting to know the New England Smash community scene really well. And
Hmm.
as that went on, some of those people would be like, oh, like I would kind of befriend them. We'd play a little bit after the tournament and be like, oh yeah, by the way, I have a stream. If you want to do some games online sometime, I do it like generally these nights. And so I
That's cool.
make friends that way in person
Mm-hmm.
and kind of expanding my Twitch community too. Um, and yeah, as I kept streaming and doing that, I continued to, I at least would like to think, become a better Smash player. Um, Continued to grow the channel, and then eventually was like, I don't think I'm gonna play Smash tonight. Let me
Hmm.
play like Metroid Prime. Let me do a single player game, or let's play Mario Kart instead, or
Cool.
just started to expand beyond just doing Smash.
Mm-hmm.
I've always been a very like Nintendo-y guy.
Okay.
Those are the consoles that my family and I had growing up.
Gotcha.
So Smash was a big pillar of that, but like Mario Party, Zelda games, Metroid games, Pokemon games, that type of stuff is all still things that I nerd out about today.
That's cool.
Um, and yeah, I eventually, the other like big thing to mention here probably is that because I was streaming a bunch and because I was involved in the local community, I eventually started to help out with some of the tournament broadcasts that were
Oh,
going on.
cool.
And initially it started out as like, this stream is horrible. They're like the audio sounds horrible. Like the text in OBS like was like kind of this like askew off center thing that someone who had used OBS twice in their life like
Right.
didn't know how to fix. So I was like, yo, do you want me to hop in and like kind of clean things up a little bit? Like even just like 10 minutes can make a difference to just like
Yeah.
do a few quick settings if you know where stuff is. And so that sort of, I don't want to say reputation exactly, but that people started to associate me with like, oh yeah, Doughboy knows some stuff about streaming. He also has his own stream. That led to, I was working as a manufacturing engineer for a few years,
Right.
and I hated it.
Oh.
Um, and I was looking for like any way to not continue that job anymore. And I got an offer from a local startup company in Boston that they wanted a broadcast director to build out their company to do like more Smash tournaments all the time.
That's cool.
And so they offered that to me. It was for a whopping $0, with the idea that like maybe they'd have investors later. So I joined that. Long story short, it was still functioning, but didn't quite pan out as a business. And then because I had left my job, because I was leaving that, I was like, I'm just going to stream full time really hard and see what happens for a bit. And between that happening and the past experience as a broadcast director, a different company in Los Angeles, long story short, connected with me, and I ended up moving out to LA to work as a full-time broadcast producer.
Oh, wow.
For a few years. And then I eventually left that. I moved back to this area. I was working for a different company as a broadcast producer and like kind of broadcast manager sort of thing for a little while. And then I eventually left that, and I've been kind of back and forth in like how much streaming I'm doing. So in 2021, I was streaming like 50 to 60 hours a week. And nowadays I just generally do like 2 or 3 streams a week. And I'm kind of like figuring things out again. In the phase of my life that I'm in right now, I realized probably about 2 years ago that I really miss being involved with music. It had been my main obsession almost really in high school that I got into. I grew up as like a nerdy little chubby gamer kid. And then I got into music in high school. That's when I started playing bass. I started playing bass like 6 hours a day pretty frequently. And all I wanted to do was be in a band. And then I kind of like, I had a band. That passion sort of burned out from working too much. And I started to get like Twitch and Smash were a little more flashy and exciting to me. So I waned on my interest in music to the point where eventually I was barely playing anything at all. And I realized for me to be happy, for my soul to be fulfilled, I got to get back in music. And so I was on the brink of starting my own band, but I kind of kept an eye out for what else is out there. And that's when I found Mother Fungus looking for a bassist on Craigslist. And I reached out to them, and our guitarist and vocalist and the guy who founded the band, his name's Kane. He and I had a call, and we realized that we both loved King Gizzard and the Lizard Wizard.
Oh, cool.
That's like kind of an obsession. Well, it's an obsession for him. I'd say it's borderline an obsession for me. And it's almost like that's like the metric to get into the band is like, well, you have to like King Gizzard, or like, what are you doing
That's
here?
funny.
But yeah, so I've been in the band since July of 2023, and it kind of started out as just like getting my toes wet, getting a feel for being in a band again, and learning who the band members are, getting a sense of the music. Oh, I have a cat right here, by the way.
Yeah, show the kitty. But yes, keep doing what you're doing.
Oh, she just got zoomy. She just sprinted.
Oh. Eye of Awakening said that he has the stems for you.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yep, that's Kane.
Yep.
Everyone say hi, Kane.
Hi, Kane.
Hi, Kane.
Yeah,
Hi,
I found
Fungus.
Does several years ago by chance on New Year's Eve after all my friends went to bed. I feel so fortunate to have stumbled across Doe and his crew being silly. Aw.
Thanks, Coop. Yeah, we're very silly over here.
Sounds like it.
Absolutely true. I'm a big fan of silliness.
Yeah, so
I can get really serious with music and other things, but ultimately, like, I want to be a goofball. So.
Yeah, well, we could be goofballs, but you were still talking a little bit more about your origin story. I think we were rounding up to the point where your music and your Twitch started colliding.
Hang on.
Yeah, no problem.
Kane, send those tracks to me on Discord. as the individual files if you can. Okay, sorry. Say it again. What did you just ask?
Yeah, we were
Sorry,
going right to where your Twitch and your music started to collide from what it seems like when we were
Oh,
chatting.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So when I started after the job I had in LA and I quit and I moved back to this area, I didn't have a specific job lined up or anything, and I had started to stream full time basically, and it was going pretty well, but then I got that California job offer, and I continued to stream during those years, but it was just way less.
Right.
And so when I left that job, I was like, I never fully explored streaming full time. Or like, I mean, I did, but it was kind of like a 6 or 7 months. It was like relatively short lived. And so I was like, I need to revisit that. And especially now I need to revisit that because my broadcasting experience and like understanding of the tech and everything has grown massively for being a technical producer for 2 years. I should take some of those skills, bring them to my channel, and like just also Twitch had grown a lot more. It was also the middle of the pandemic, so everyone's on Twitch. And what was my train of thought? Sorry. Yeah, so during that time, I was like, okay, I want to stream a lot. I want to bring myself into the stream as much as I can. Ideally, like not that every channel needs to be this, but for the type of channel I wanted to build, it's sort of like a reflection of my interests and my strengths. How can I bring myself into a broadcast as much as possible?
Right.
And so, or I shouldn't even say broadcast, like into a community.
Okay.
Into a group of humans that watch a thing on the internet.
Right.
To me, it's always been less about like, how can I sucker someone into subscribing to me? It's more about like, how can I best be my authentic self to like have an interesting space to hang out in.
That's the trick, though. That's how you sucker people into it.
I guess it is. Yeah. Well,
you don't go just like subscribe. It's not YouTube.
Right. I think it's funny because I think that is the trick. But that's also the most, at least for me, that's like the most satisfying way to do it.
I would agree with that.
Like it's the best way to do it in terms of like the business side of it. At least I'm sure there's people who don't do it that way, but I would, to me, I would recommend, if someone was asking me what should I do on a Twitch channel, I'd be like, do what makes you happy and be yourself. So it's like, how can I do what makes me happy and be myself? And so playing games and all that is certainly a big part of me, but eventually I was like, I miss doing music. How can I bring music into my Twitch stream and my community? And so one of the first things I started to do was I would just have my bass, sometimes guitar, and kind of like just make up silly little songs with my chat.
I heard that mew. Yeah.
Kitty, what's up? I just want to make sure she's okay. She has some health issues. I think she's probably fine.
Yeah, no problem.
Baby, you okay?
Oosh said she got bamboozled by genuine care. Now it's years later. Well, speaking of kitty cat, I got this guy. This is Goose.
Oh, let me check. I gotta switch tabs here.
So we could share our animals.
Oh, hi, Goose.
Yeah, he's been napping in my lap this whole time.
Let me scoop her.
Okay. Yeah, make sure she's all good. We could take a moment.
She usually isn't quacking this much.
I think
give me 1 sec.
Yeah, no problem.
I'll grab her too.
Yeah.
I'll grab her and then I'm gonna check on her. So I'm gonna grab her, I'm gonna show her, and then I'll check on her.
Okay, sounds good. Oh. Well, guys, if you guys have any questions for Doeboy, feel free to ask them in the chat. We'll make note of them. We will be asking them a little bit later. But yeah, we could just let Doeboy take care of their kitty cat. I totally understand that. We're also in an ad break now anyways, so it works out.
So I can't hear you right now, but
cute.
As you can see, she does not enjoy being held. It's It's okay. And here I can do this too. Let's
Okay, cool. It looks like we're in an ad break now anyway, so it kind of worked out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right. Should we say like we're chilling for the ad break?
We could chill for the ad break, but I mean, we could just chat a little bit too.
Okay. Well, I have this. I mean, you can kind of see here. This camera's so dark for reasons.
Here, let me make sure I can. Where's my stream together window? Here it is. Do you have the window showing?
I will in a sec.
Okay.
I'm fixing the setting. Also, chat is saying that I'm a little quiet to them.
Oh, let me turn you up then. How about now? Testing.
Check.
Is that better? I turned myself
They
up,
might
and then I turned you up, and then I might have turned myself up a little bit too much. So.
Okay.
Remind me to
They might
turn it
not-
down before we like start raging on Fortnite.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, my cat is going bonkers.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
so
we're
sorry.
in an
Give me
ad
1
break.
minute.
No worries. Take care of your kitty cat.
Okay.
Yeah, so guys, we are in the middle of an ad break. You can go ahead and stretch, do what you need to do. Take care of yourselves.
Water break.
Water break. I'm actually gonna probably pour myself some more tea, so I'll probably do that as well. But yeah. All right, you guys can hear everything, correct? Okay, making sure I'm catching up on chat. College is for self-exploration and smash. I totally agree with that. That's so fun. Cool. Yeah, just make sure you guys take care of yourselves. I'm a little bit sniffly today, but I'm all right. I just sound way worse than I am. So, I might take a little bit of a breather off camera and just take care of that for a minute. So, welcome back from the ad breaks though. And thanks for sticking around. We are currently just taking a little breather. Doe is taking care of their kitty cat. The cold is going around. Well, so I was actually at a festival a couple weeks ago, and every single time I get some sort of sinus thing going on. And that is just because the festival takes place on a floodplain, so you're inhaling silt for 4 days straight, and you know, it's a metal festival, so everybody's moshing and all kicking up all that dust. It doesn't matter how much they hose it down. That's it. We're done. So, yeah, I usually get like some sort of sinus thing happening. It's just like it took 2 weeks for it to happen, which is kind of a good thing, I would hope. But yeah, no fever, no nothing, just a little sniffly. So yeah, we are dealing with raspy Helena today. I'm not usually this low voiced and everything. Hello. I should probably work on my fry scream or my metal scream. I feel like you could do it really good. Whenever your voice sounds like this. So yeah. How are you guys doing? Whirly, did I say hello? Hello, Whirly. Hello, Dewey. I'm going to just say hello to the people that I think I haven't said hello to yet. And if you get 2 hellos, then I guess you're lucky. Doe taught me a rest stretch I do daily. Is it anything like this? Like, because I do that. That's my wrist stretch. Hey, Paranoid Polaroid. Chance for an ASMR stream. No. No. Yeah, arms straight out, palms up. Up? No, this way. Yeah, like this. Yeah. This one's not as flexible. This one, okay, wait, was it? Because I did gymnastics, and I swear that my coach told me that my wrist was gonna be having issues because I turned it out all the time every time I was doing back handsprings. So that might be it. That's the wrist stretch I learned from Soup, who also likely learned it from either Doeboy or the same source. Okay, I'm gonna have to ask him about that. Looks like he's coming back. Are you on B Sky? Is that what that's called? No. Did that answer your question? Hi, welcome back. Everything all good?
Blue Sky is what that is.
Blue Sky. What is that?
It's basically the Twitter alternative. It's basically a Twitter clone that's just not owned by Elon Musk.
Got it. I
Yeah.
never used Twitter other than to like write poetry to my pen pals, and we would just tweet poems to each other.
That's very sweet.
So yeah, this week's Twitter alternative. All right, cool. Well, no, that I hope that answered your question though when I said what is that. Yeah. So everybody in chat was telling me about the wrist stretch. Was this the wrist stretch? Wrist stretch?
No, that's certainly a good one.
Yeah.
That's a wrist stretch.
Yeah.
There's
What's
a
the
legendary
one?
wrist stretch.
Yeah.
Okay. So, honestly, this is my favorite stretch of all time. And I'm gonna really seriously recommend, please start this slow. Because
Okay.
the first time I had heard of it and someone told me about it, I was like, oh, cool, I'm just gonna do it. And it was, I didn't know, I didn't expect it to be, but like the arm muscles were so unbelievably tight.
Okay.
Because I'd never done the stretch before, that like if I did it fast or quickly, like I might have like ripped something in half.
Oh.
So ease into it, because I'm someone who's like, especially in the last several years, like I'm pretty physically active. I'm doing yoga. Like I didn't expect to have this absurdly tight muscle, but I did. So, and I from what I've heard, this is basically how it is for other people too. So
Okay.
take it easy going into this.
Okay.
I gotta move my base here one second.
Oh wait, we're getting into it. Okay.
So, I need to see. Oh, good. Okay.
Yeah, I
Full
switched
screen.
you. I
It's like,
switched you.
okay,
Yeah.
How do I do this? Because actually, it's a very wide looking thing. So you can
Yeah,
do
I
one arm
figured.
at a time. You can do one at a time, but I do think it sort of helps to do both at a time. Maybe just to start out, do the one. So not facing it, although that's an alternate form to get a slightly different stretch. You just have your arm out like this,
Mm-hmm.
and then you bend your wrist down, and that's all it is. And I almost guarantee like the tip of your fingers will like start to get numb, and it feels crazy.
Okay.
And I can go pretty far down at this point because I've done it a bunch. But the first time I did it, I was like, oh yeah, and I was like, oh my god.
Wait, I'm leaning into it. Is that right?
Yeah, just you're doing it right. Yeah, just stay like straight up, and then
Okay.
do
the shoulders
the
down?
other arm too. Yep, just like T-pose, but with your wrists down.
Okay, I'm gonna stand up. Wait, we should just stand up and back away from her.
There's a little more here.
There. Now you can see my hands. Wait.
Wow, you're doing an incredible job of this. That's intense.
Am I
See, I've
doing
done
it
so
right?
much. Yeah, I think
My
so.
shoulders are down.
Yeah, and it's like this way, like, you know, I'm not putting my arms back or
Yeah.
forward.
Yeah.
It looks like you're just incredibly good at it, and you're good to go.
Such
You're not
T
playing
posers.
yeah, you're not playing enough video games and music. You're supposed to be ruining your arms. But yeah, did that hurt at all? Anything?
I felt a stretch in my right wrist, but I have like some issues with my right wrist, so that's why it always feels that way. So I might need to look into that.
Yeah, that really helped me a lot. And then there's kind of like some slight alternates to.
Wait, let me switch
Can you
the
switch
full
to me
screen.
first?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay.
So there's this, and then there is curling your wrists up.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know if you have to make that circle, but just kind of having your hands like that. And this is, I'd say overall, a little less of a stretch, but it's going to stretch this front side more.
Oh yeah, you're right. Totally.
Yep.
Totally does.
And then this looks like I'm doing like a bodybuilding pose. It's not about flexing your muscles, it's just the position. But continuing up like this, you'll also feel it. You'll feel that stretch a little more in your biceps, and you kind of feel it in like your pecs a little bit too. This feels like amazing to me right now to do this. This is wonderful. But yeah, those three, and then if you're doing them and you look at one side, you'll feel a little bit more of a stretch in this area.
Yeah.
So you can do both sides, and then do both sides, and then do both sides type of thing. And yeah, I think if I hadn't discovered that stretch, my hands would be in a dumpster somewhere. Like I really needed to take better care of my hands, and I'm still trying to continue to improve to do that. Going back to Smash a little bit, I almost can't really play that much anymore because yeah, it hurts my hands. And then it makes it harder for me to do other things that require like hand dexterity, which the main other thing for me is music. So I kind of have a certain what's the word for this? I just had it. Basically, I only have so much. I want to think of the word again. I think it's gone though. I can only play music for so long, really, right now, because my hands will start to hurt.
Yeah.
But when I was getting back into music in 2022, my limit was probably like 20 minutes, and my hands would feel so tight. And now I'm at like maybe an hour before it starts to hurt, but it also depends on how much I've warmed up. I've really learned the value of that.
Yeah.
Depends on how fast and intense the music is. And I'm trying really hard to not work as hard, like muscle-wise, when playing the music. Like, all I need to hold down a string on a fret is, like, let's say this much energy. I don't need this much energy to do it. But if you're really into it and you're playing live, like, sometimes you can overexert really easily. And so I'm trying to, like, taper that back so that there's less energy expenditure, there's less stress on my joints, less stress on the muscles. And that's been a whole learning process. And I don't want to say I'm relearning to play music. That's not accurate, but it's...
Well, you kind of are, though, at the same time. Like, it is, you do have the expertise and the muscle memory, but yeah, I see what you mean by that. Anyways, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, that's yeah. So it's just, I don't know how the wrist stretching thing came up, but that's been a big thing that's on my mind a lot.
Yeah.
Also, taking the right supplements has been really helpful.
Yeah, same.
Yep.
Yeah.
Fish oil. I particularly do cod liver oil because it's one of the better ones, and it's cheaper. And this is borderline disgusting, and I'm aware of this, but I'm a freak and I don't care. I just drink it straight.
Okay.
Because it's way cheaper to do that. So I'll have cod liver oil. I have curcumin. And what's the other one? I'm blanking on the other one.
Okay. You're talking to the right person, though. I went into a whole naturopathic journey in my health to try to fix my gut health. So we can talk all about that. We can talk all about that. Yeah.
I have hot girl tummy issues like you wouldn't believe. And fortunately, I think I've worked through it enough that it's quite manageable. But I had this real, honestly, pretty wild health scare in 2018 that was not only just gut stuff, but I had really intense joint pain. I had really intense insomnia. There's two other things that things that all seem super disconnected were all connected. I'm 90% sure it was all caused by stress.
Oh my gosh, you were I'm talking to my future self right now, I think.
Yeah, if you want to, if we have an interview part 2.
Yeah, for real. Just talking about gut flora.
Talk about gut. Yeah, for real. I fortunately, it's not on my mind as much every day, but it was for 2 years.
Well, it would have to be because you had to break the habits and then set new ones. So you started in 2017, though, you said?
It was it was 2018 that all this stuff, or I guess early 2019 that all this stuff started to happen. And they all seemed completely disconnected, unrelated, and I went to so many different doctors, and no one was able to find anything at all. I had all sorts of blood tests. I had allergy tests. I went to a rheumatologist. I went to many gastroenterologists. I had a colonoscopy. I had an endoscopy. And everyone's like, nope, you're perfectly healthy. But there were times where I wasn't sleeping for 4 or 5 nights in a row.
Wow.
Like 0 seconds. I thought I was going to die.
Yeah.
I was like, I am going to die. I don't know what's going on. And I had to basically give up on like the Western approach to trying to solve things because I did as much as I could and none of it was working.
Yeah.
And so I was like, everyone's like kind of mentioned stress, and maybe that's like a real thing and it's not just this fake thing that's not related to your health.
Yeah.
And so it's part of why I quit that job in California.
Okay.
It was a wonderful, amazing adventure, but it was so much work, and there was, I don't know, it's a whole thing. And there's a lot to dive into there, but yeah, I realized that stress was probably the main, at least the cause of everything. I don't think the reason that hot girl tummy issues persist are primarily from stress. It's primarily from I decided to F around and have some pizza, and now I'm finding out what happens.
Okay.
And
so are you like gluten intolerant? Are you lactose intolerant? Like what did it go down to?
Well, still not even sure.
Okay.
But definitely there's an amount of lactose intolerance,
okay,
which I think I did to myself because I grew up drinking like half a gallon of milk a day, probably.
Oh my God.
Yogurt, ice cream, like I was fine. And then I was vegetarian for 2 years, and it was like, I call it like vegetarian plus. I wasn't vegan, but I was still often skipping dairy products. And so pretty much for like 2 years, I like barely had any dairy, especially compared to having like pumping lactose into my face all the time. So I think my body finally stopped receiving lactose all the time, so I stopped making the enzymes.
Yeah.
And then it doesn't just magically come back. So
right.
Lactate is a girl's best friend over here. And I think there may have been other things that, like, honestly, I don't even know if science fully has a grip on yet. But it does seem like there's some amount of gluten intolerance, so I try not to like overly slam bread. And also, have you reached the point in your journey where you're aware of FODMAPs?
No.
Do you know what that
Maybe.
is? Okay.
But I know I don't have gluten anymore, and that got rid of most of my issues, other than like the stress thing. Because the stress thing is like a whole different thing. But like I did want to cut it while you're looking for all that stuff and looking through everything. What would you say about stress and that like kind of pressure to pursue those dreams and those goals? You seem like a really like driven, creative person, and like you want to do what you want to do and make it happen regardless of like, to the point where it's almost self-sabotaging, hence the stress, right? Am I assuming that?
Yeah, no, that's pretty accurate.
Yeah,
actually.
like what would you say to somebody that's also feeling that way and like they feel like they almost have like a time clock on when they can reach their dreams and find their goals?
What a great question.
Yeah.
Well, for starters, I'm certainly still trying to reach my dreams and my goals. So it's not like I feel like I've made it in any way. In fact, most of the time I feel like I haven't.
Yeah. But
I also, sometimes I take a step back and I'm like, I am a Twitch partner. This sounds braggy, and I really don't mean it to be this way. This just is brag. Like me trying to hype myself up.
Brag.
This is just me trying to hype myself up. I have made more of a like I mean, I guess community and like space on the internet than most people ever will. There's certainly people that are way bigger than I am, way, way, way bigger, and I'll never even come close to that. But I'm still my community and space and channel and stuff is still much bigger than whatever the average channel is. I've been not the most consistent person, but I'm still here 10 years later doing whatever I'm doing. And when it comes down to just like the raw numbers of it, like I've also made way more money streaming than most people ever will either. And so kind of like those things help validate myself, and be like, okay, I'm not completely delusional, just a little bit.
It's okay to be a little delusional. It's okay to be a
Tell
little
that-
delusional.
Tell it to my dad.
Well, you could be like, suck it, Dad, I'm making money.
Yeah, right. That's
Because that's what those kinds of people equate to success, right? So.
yes, exactly right. That you're 100% right. That's the metric for success a lot of times.
Yeah.
So, and that was the world that I grew up in. Was like, oh, success means income. So I'm still like pretty socially conditioned to think that sometimes, and it's like I can like separate myself from that and be aware that like, oh, life's not all about money. I can think that, but when I am in a mode of thinking a little bit more that way, I'm like, well, it's not like I've made nothing. It's not like I've been doing this for 10 years and like nothing, there's substantial income overall there. It's not as much as I need it to be to like to completely live off of it. But there was a point when I was streaming more consistently where I was actually pretty close to that. And like not just paying my bills, but like being able to save some money too.
Yeah.
So it's been a ride. To answer the question, when I took that job in California, I thought that was like the best thing ever at the time. I thought this like the company that I was working at, moving to Los Angeles has this like kind of magical flavor to it, especially like I grew up in southern New Hampshire, so like this is like this basically like pseudo magical place where all cool things happen. And so to go on that ride was amazing at first, but I think a lot of that stress came from one, every single person that I'd ever known in my entire life I moved away from. And I'm pretty introverted. I definitely don't need to hang out with people all the time. But after like 3 months of that, it was starting to hit pretty hard. I was putting a lot of weight into trying to have my work be where I kind of got my social fix.
Yeah.
And that certainly is a valid avenue for that, but to like solely rely on it ended up being really unhealthy because one, I just like didn't get along with everybody there. There are people who were awesome, but then there are people who I didn't get along with as well. And so how do I describe this? Basically, I had to learn to stop putting so many eggs into that basket of like trying to feel like this is my main community. And if I had, in theory, that same job, but in this exact area where I grew up with my family around, my friends around, I probably would have been much better and had way less stress. But I was trying to, like, almost like hyper fit in. It's kind of fascinating for me to look back to now.
That's kind of what LA does to people, though.
I think that is a little bit of part of it.
It's 100% LA. Like, I feel like to an extent, and even I'd say the generally big cities in the West Coast, like they're all about trying to have it all and have it fast and have it quickly as possible. And I'm generalizing, of course, there's exceptions to that, but like, I don't know, just seems like that's the general experience of cities in the West Coast.
Yeah.
In LA especially, you know? So yeah, I don't blame you for feeling stressed out. Like the work environment around that area is just like, it's not natural. It's not natural.
Yeah, it does feel a little unnatural.
Yeah.
when people ask me how LA was,
Mm-hmm.
I say it was neat. I really liked being able to go for a walk at any point in the day or night, and it was like a nice temperature, and it wasn't raining, and like that was probably the best part of it for my mental health was just like the
Mm.
weather.
That's
Even
what
though the air
everybody
quality
says.
was
Yeah.
definitely worse.
Yeah.
Um, but I noticed eventually that this is how I've learned to describe it. The average authenticity per random person that you meet is less.
Mm.
And that's never something I'd ever like observed in the world before until I moved there and lived there
Mm-hmm.
long enough to see that. Um,
Yeah.
People really want to grow a very specific career when
Yeah.
they're there. And it's not even to say like this might happen too. I don't think everyone is like exclusively just like, how can I use somebody today? But I think that's ticking in their brain a little bit more than it is at least in like Boston area. Boston
Yeah.
area,
I feel like there's
like
a little bit of
sort of
that everywhere, though.
stereotypically. Yes, there
But
always
yeah, I
is.
know
I think
exactly
that's
what you're
always
saying. There's
like
like
a
that
thought.
leechiness where they're just like, okay, how
Yes,
can I use you to get to my next level? And yeah, I totally get what you mean by that.
right.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, sorry, I rudely interrupted you.
Yes.
I just was just like,
No, you're
yes, I
fine. You're
totally agree
fine.
with you.
Yeah. But yeah, so I think like literally getting away from that space is something that helped me reduce the
Mm.
stress a lot. And I kind of had to like pivot what my path was. And I'm still kind of continuing to pivot that. But in terms, going back to the question of like, how can I not have brutal stomach pains and reduce my stress so that I can live? I basically had to learn to detach a bit better
Mm.
because I wanted things so bad, um, and I wanted to not just grow my channel, but sort of like grow who Doughboy was and what Doughboy was doing. And I don't want to say I didn't care about like fame per se, but I wanted like maximum recognition, I think.
Mm-hmm.
And working as a broadcast producer, inherently you're behind the scenes a lot. And so I'm meeting all these people who are on camera and I'm like low key pretty jealous of it.
Mm.
I'm still happy to be there. It's still a fun work environment, fun project to thing, but like a lot of me wants to be where that other person is. Um, and so I was constantly like looking at here's the thing that you're not doing that you wish you were doing.
Mm.
And on top of that, a lot of times it was a lot of work, just the hours alone. There
I'll
were
bet.
weeks where a lot of weeks were like 50 hours. There were some 60 hours, and I think my like my personal best, my PB was like I had like a 90-hour week or like close to it.
Yeah.
So there was just like a lot of stuff like that. And when you're doing that, you can't go home and stream. You can't go home and see your partner. You can't go home
Right.
and see your cat. Like you're just that's your life. And that also super burnt me out. So
Mm. I bet.
I think if there's anything, I want to say like even if it's your favorite thing, it's the thing that you think you really want. If you're spending 90 hours a week on it, more than just like as a one-off thing, you're gonna like literally die. And I think that's basically what was happening. I was literally dying. I was literally slowly, accidentally killing myself in
Yeah.
doing this. And so it took pretty much fully backing away from it and resetting to get some better one to like heal, and then two
Yeah.
to get better perspective on what I actually cared about. Like, okay, what in those 2 years do I want to continue doing? What do I not want to continue doing? How can I have a healthier perspective of what I'm trying to do? Little cat hair there.
Oh, you're good.
Um, yeah, so I think just making sure you're not working too hard, even if it's the thing that you care about the most, because
Mm-hmm.
you will basically literally burn out.
Yeah.
That's I hope that answer
That
helps.
answers the question. Yeah. So thanks for sharing all that. I appreciate your.
Yeah.
I know we were talking a little bit about authenticity, but I do appreciate your authenticity as a whole, because like, I want to ask those pointed questions, but I never know what people do with those. So usually, like, I've opted for, some simpler questions just to like, just in case, So, but I always like it whenever
Right.
people are able to open up and wanting to open up. So I appreciate you for that. And I'm sure
I
everybody else
actually
does.
I like this more than just like, what instrument do you play?
Yeah.
What's your favorite video game?
Yeah.
I my favorite type of conversation to have is like a good one-on-one conversation.
Yeah,
At
same here.
any party I go to, like, it's fun to have a bunch of people, whatever, but like I prefer the like, have my drink, maybe I got a snack, and me and this other person who maybe I'd met before, maybe I'd never met before, and we're like really getting to know each other and kind of opening up more. I'd
Yeah.
prefer that over like, it's still fun to be in a big group and yell and scream and shout and whatever, but
Yeah.
I like getting to know people and sharing more versus just surface level stuff. So
Yeah.
it works for me.
Surface level, like, there's definitely a point to it. I think especially in the entertainment space where you have to kind of have that surface level. Otherwise, people can't really like, they don't really want to go into authenticity right away. You need to have a few of those conversations at first, so like, otherwise they get like a little bit uncomfy. Or there's like that,
Right.
okay, what do you want from me? Like, so there has to be a little bit of that surface level, but it's still finding that balance is always hard, right? So, yeah.
Agreed.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I mean, we went off track from my written down questions, which is totally fine. I was kind of hoping for that anyways. But I did still want
Yeah.
to ask a couple of them where it was like, I don't know, maybe like that Mosh War story we were talking about. Because we were talking about that like pre-stream, how we both have our own Mosh War stories. So I want to hear yours. Tell me all about it.
Yours.
Okay.
You seem to have you told me.
I have
just so you know,
one.
Helena
I have
told me
one.
she has the war story.
I don't have the
That
war
sounds-
story. I have one, but I need to retire it because I've told it a few times on stream. So
Oh, okay.
yeah.
Okay.
So you go first, and then
All right.
if anybody wants to hear mine, it's your stream. Well, you're my guest. I don't need to tell everybody this whole story all over again.
My people don't know it though. I don't know it.
Okay. Well,
But
still,
all
you
right.
go first.
So-
I will tell it.
okay. All right. So, I have done not like an insane amount of moshing, I don't think, but just like probably when I was like 16 and then started to going shows a little bit more often, I eventually like got into the pit. And for me, we actually didn't touch on this very much. I don't know how we didn't. My genre of choice primarily growing up was thrash metal.
Yes.
I think if you told me that like 32-year-old Doeboy would be listening to way less thrash metal and much more psychedelic rock and punk and other things, and like indie pop sometimes too, like I would have been like, what? That doesn't.
Well, I
sound
also
right.
see idols on that you're wearing idols, so that fits a
Yeah,
little bit into
yep.
all that. All right, but
Yep.
yeah, continue.
I'm glad you. Yeah, idols and King Gizzard are like there's sort of like a new wave of me as a musician, and
Okay.
those two bands are leading the charge of that.
That's cool.
But younger me, the main bands leading the charge of that were Megadeth, were Overkill, Exodus, Testament, like 80s thrash metal stuff
Yeah.
was my jam, and certainly still like is, but and so I'm going to those types of shows a lot, and there's a lot of circle pit stuff.
Yeah.
And I don't think I ever really got like seriously hurt or anything. There was one point where I'm assuming someone's like stud on a jacket or something. I had this big cut here, but it was very shallow. So it was weird. Actually, I had no idea. It like bled a lot, and someone
my
had to point it out and be like, "Hey, bro, look at your arm."
You're
And I was
dying.
like, oh, yeah. But It basically was just like wash it off, and then it like healed really quickly. It had a scar there for a bit.
Okay.
I'm kind of sad it's gone.
Yeah,
It was a
there's a
cool.
couple of scars where I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
that one's gone. That one was a cool one.
Yeah. It's funny because someone actually told me at the time. Someone was like, "Yeah, make sure you like don't pick the scab or it might scar." And I was
Hmm.
like, "Oh, this thing's never gonna heal now." Um, but it's
You
like
and
I
your
think I
young
had.
skin, you gotta.
Yeah, I'll just make a new one. It's
Yeah.
fine. I'm just kidding. And I think it was so that happened to me when I was 16. I think it was like probably gone by the time I was like 22. Um, but yeah, pretty like like I did a lot of moshing, but I never was the one who like fell in the pit and smashed my head or I don't
Hmm.
know, any of that stuff. Um, let's see, this was 2022. Yes, so May 2022. I went to see the band Carcass.
Okay.
Don't know if you know them. They are kind of thrash metal. They're a little more death metal.
Okay.
They're a bit old school. They're from like mid late 80s. Um, and they're actually referenced in Friends.
Oh,
Fun
really?
fact.
I did not know that.
Uh, yeah, Phoebe mentions them.
Of course she
um,
does. Out of
yeah,
all of them, I would
it's
expect
a
Phoebe to do that.
exactly. Yep. Um, but I was there with Sick Napac, who was in chat earlier.
Mm.
Um, and I was just standing there. I wasn't even moving. I was just standing there.
You
And the
were in the
pit had
middle?
started a little bit. I was like on the outskirts.
Oh, on the outside. Okay.
I was within the pit, but not like deep in the center or anything. I was just
Gotcha.
like kind of on the edge. But I was facing the stage. I'm looking at it like and I'm aware that there's a mosh pit
Right.
like behind me, but I'm like kind of there for that, and we'll jump in and out depending on the song and stuff. And I still don't really know what happened, but somebody like not I don't I 99% sure anyways it was not this
Hmm.
like intentional like I'm aiming for this spot, but
Right.
somebody's elbow hit like between my scapula in a weird
Oh,
way,
weird.
and it felt like my arm got torn off. It was unbelievably
Ow.
painful. It was so fast too. It
Yeah.
was just brutal pain. And like I don't think I've never fainted from pain, but I think I actually got close. It was like
Mm.
unbelievable. And so I like ran out of where everybody was, and I tried to get to the side, and I'm looking around. I'm like, am I gonna die? Like, what is it's so bad. Like, I wanted to just like cry and scream. Like, it was
Hmm.
just so awful. And so I sit down, and I'm just like holding it. I'm like, I don't know what to do. Like,
Hmm.
I tried like moving it a little bit. It was still working. Um, and over time, over the next like 30 minutes, the pain slowly went away. And I was like, okay, like it still feels a little weird. It's a little tight. But like whatever, that was a weird thing. Um, the next like few days, it felt all right. So I was like, yeah, that was crazy. I didn't know that could
Right.
happen. But then about a week later, I noticed that it was like very tight, and I got to the point where this like all this was fine. But if I wanted to reach over my head, there was like a resistance.
Oh, geez.
And if I continued to push past that resistance, it started to hurt pretty bad.
Mm.
So I was trying to like stretch it a little bit and get some light movement on it to get like blood flowing there and stuff. And that all helped, but it probably took about a year and a
Oh,
half for that to
jeez.
heal. And so I couldn't do, there was a lot of like yoga, there's a lot of weightlifting stuff I like just couldn't do anymore. Um, and it's still honestly like 2 or 3% there,
Mm.
but it's not obstructing anything in my life anymore. But
Okay.
yeah, that was wild.
That's
I
a
didn't
pretty
know that
brutal
could
one.
happen. Yeah, I
Jeez.
wish I didn't even see who did it. Like I have no idea what the hell happened, but it
Well,
certainly happened.
when things are moving fast, it happens really fast. You can't really
Mhm.
like figure out what happened there. Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah. Ugh.
All right.
I'm glad you're okay.
It's your turn. Me too.
Okay, so my story happened last year. I'm like pretty new to metal as a whole, especially going to metal shows. So I wanted to knock off mosh pit and crowd surfing off my bucket list. I'm
Nice.
just like, all right, I
Okay.
got to do it. I knocked out crowd surfing this year, so I finally did it. I just finally got the guts. Somehow that was scarier than moshing for me. But
That's fair.
I could explain more about that later. But story. So I'm gonna sound like really pretentious for those who haven't heard this story yet. But I was working Aftershock last year, so all of a sudden my podcast friends, they were hanging out with Escape the Fates guitarist, and we ended up watching Sleep Token together. We ended up watching Polyphia together, and then I was like, okay, everybody's having a good time, but I'm tired. I want to go to bed. So Death Clock was playing next, and I saw that there was a mosh pit going on. If you guys know anything about Death Clock, you guys know I'm in trouble. And I was like, I need to figure out a legit excuse because this is like side quest territory. Like, you don't leave in the middle of a side quest. But I really wanted to go home. I was tired. Turns out I missed being backstage for Korn. It's fine. But yeah, apparently I wasn't the only one that bailed, so I feel a little less bad about that. But yeah, so I was like, all right, I'm going to say goodbye to Maddie and Tim and Andy, and I'm just going to say, I'm going to go with the mosh pit, and if we connect, we connect, and if we don't, we don't. And my true secret was I wanted to go home. I wanted to go sleep in my own bed. So I was like, all right, doesn't matter if I mosh or not. So I said my goodbyes, everything like that. And then I went toward the mosh pit, and then I was like, oh, oh no. It was one of those ones that was going really, really, really fast. Everybody was like not just shoving each other. It was like a combination of going really, really fast, like sprinting, punching. It was one of the worst ones I've seen ever to this day. And I was like, oh, I have to do this now. I can't lie. I suck at lying. I can't lie. So I ended up going in the pit, and I brought my husband along with me because I was like, I'm not doing this by myself. I didn't last 5 seconds. I got knocked to the ground. I thought my teeth got knocked out.
Oh no.
But I got
You
got
hit in the face?
I got hit in the face because some dumbass decided to trip over a root and knock everybody over.
Oh, jeez.
But I was up. I got kicked in the face, basically. I saw him like falling 2 people ahead of me, but the pit was still going behind me, and they were still going full speed. So there was no way, like I got shoved. So, shoved, then kicked in the teeth. Thought I lost like all these teeth because that whole side of my face went totally numb. And I had to be like, God. Am I bleeding? Are my teeth still there? Because I couldn't even feel my tongue or anything. Like, it was bad.
Ooh.
I'm totally fine. So I don't know how. Good. But yeah, I moshed to Death Clock to get away from the whole situation because I needed to leave in the middle of a side quest. So yeah, That's my story.
Yeah, that is not good for like baby's first mosh pit. Like, I would not.
It wasn't my first, but that would be my like one of my first.
Okay.
Yeah, that would be one of my first where I said like I actually really did want to mosh. So, because otherwise it was just like, one of those like skipping ones. I don't know. Those don't really count.
Right. Yeah.
So, yeah, knocked that off of my bucket list.
Yeah. Well, the craziest mosh pits I've ever seen were one for Slayer, and this was
I believe
2012 or 2013. Mm-hmm. And just the sheer size of the pit was enormous.
I bet.
I've still never seen a mosh pit this large. Mm-hmm. And there was this guy in the center of the pit that I likened to a cave troll from Lord of the Rings. And I'm not sure if you know what Kerry King from Slayer looks like.
Yeah.
Where it's just like the bald guy with the beard and the big head tattoos and stuff. Imagine him, but like scaled up by like 1.25x. And so this guy's like 6'7", just like big beer gut, super muscular everywhere.
Was he wearing a kilt?
Like, just like
I picture him in a kilt.
Definitely has some kilt vibes.
Yeah.
But like his arm was like the size of my torso type of dude.
Oh my God.
And just like it was terrifying. And fortunately, it's a big enough pit that like you're honestly not even likely to run into him. And my friend and I at the time, this friend, shout out to Jake. He was like, I haven't talked to him in a long time, but we were like kind of like metal friends in high school. He was a crazy lad. And so during the song, like we can barely hear each other. He comes up to me and he does this. And I'm like, what? And he's like, kind of like doing this. I'm like, what?
What is
and I eventually got the idea that he wanted me to like do this. And so I do this and he like reverse kind of grabs my hands and starts swinging me. and I forget what it's called now. I don't know if it's called like the tornado or the whirlwind or whatever, but it's like a move. And so we're just flying and like probably smacked into a few people.
Oh my gosh.
And for the average size of a human, like it's a pretty good
Yeah.
jump. And if we ran into someone really frail, they might fall over.
Might have died.
We're not trying to like they might have passed away.
Might have died.
But we end up bumping into the cave troll.
Oh no.
And of course, he didn't move. We just had a hard stop. Like it must have felt like a small rabbit running full speed into you. And you're like,
wow.
Oh, that's funny. And so I think it was Jake was the one that smashed into him. So Jake just like stops and like kind of fell over like really abruptly. And he looks to me and I'm really not exaggerating with this. He looks at me and it's an inside venue. And so naturally at a Slayer concert, there's like blood, piss, and shit all over the floor. It's basically like we're in a pool. And he looks at me and he pushes me, and I, 1, go flying, 2, eventually land on the floor, and there was so much lubrication on the floor that I slid for like 10, 15 yards.
No.
I was just going. And my pants were soaked with God knows what. I'd never had that much airtime in my life before. I mostly remember the sliding, but it was I flew a little bit that day.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, you believe you could fly. You couldn't believe you could fly until then.
Yeah. Slayer taught me something I didn't know about myself. You know.
The idea of trying not to aggro the giant, the pit giant, is terrifying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Yeah, and he did just that, it looks like. Oh my goodness.
Yep.
Oh.
Shouldn't have tried to slam a human into him. That was a bad idea.
Yeah, no. That's a good story. That was a good one. Yeah, I just have the one right now because that's the only one where I felt like anything really of value happened, because otherwise it was just like, it's been fine.
Just
it's not like
moshing about.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
So,
Same.
Yep. Yeah, those were good. That was a good one.
Thanks.
Well, I feel like we could keep talking about stuff for a while, but I do want you to like have a performance going of some sort. Do you think this is a good timing for that? We could just keep talking afterwards. I believe
so.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me. So, thank you, Kane, for sending the files over.
Mm-hmm.
I've put them into Reaper, but I haven't listened back yet. Let me just make sure this is good.
No problem. Looks like we're about to hit ad breaks. So if you guys can stay tight and we'll get that all set up. And just let me know if you need anything. I'll catch up on chat.
Cool.
The metric should be happy and healthy, not money. I totally agree, Paranoid. Yeah. Yep. That's all I got. That was awesome. Yep. True. Also, Oosh, thanks for the tips on making sure you don't push yourself when you're stretching. Push yourself too hard. Don't hurt yourself, people. Once you hit 40, the gluten lactose gets worse for too many people. Dang. Well, I'm not looking forward to that. All right, let's drink, have our water, take care of ourselves. I think I'm gonna refill my tea. I said I was gonna do that last ad break, so I'll be back.
Okay.
All right.
Sounds good.
Yeah, feel free to chat with the chat, and I'll be back
Hi,
with
chat.
you guys. Hi, chat. Bye, chat.
Any chatters in chat? I am, yeah, I'm just getting my setup ready here. I think we're good. I did a lot of testing before starting the stream, so I think we're all right. I think we're okay. And I considered, I guess I'll tell Helena when she gets back to her. She might have audio, but it's in another room.
I'm here.
I considered having my, it's not urgent. I considered having my usual pedal board that I have for shows. To have like, which I could still do. I didn't set it up. I haven't.
Don't worry about setting it up or
noise.
testing or anything.
Yeah.
If you don't have it set up.
So, yeah, my bass tone will be like, I think decent, but it's not quite what I usually go for. But this should still be like reasonable.
Sounds good.
And what I'd love to do just before I have 15 minutes of cringe is chat. I'll start one of the songs and you tell me if everything sounds good, it sounds in sync, the levels are right, and then if that sounds all right, we'll run it back from the start of the song and do the songs following.
That's totally fine. Yeah, we could always double check.
Yeah, I think that's just worth doing, because if there is like an audio desync and then like everyone's just listening to this horrible thing, like no. I would feel so weird and embarrassed after finding that out later, and no one is enjoying themselves. So
yeah,
we might as well do a check. We couldn't. We did some checks before this call started, but we couldn't like test it to the stream together thing on Twitch without going live. So
yeah,
there's still like sort of a variable there.
There's always a variable when you're streaming.
Big variables. Okay. So actually, I'll wait for the ad break. There's 30
we got
more
20 seconds.
I'm gonna run in the bathroom.
Yeah, go do that. Go take care of yourself.
That will not be long. Okay.
Don't killing people is against the rules. It is. It is. I'll be sure to tell him. Dewey, what kind of fish oil do you use? Do you also do cod liver, or do you do salmon? If you're still in here. I actually switch between the two whenever I do the fish oil. I use cod liver in the fall and this winter, and a little bit into spring, and then summer and into early fall I switch to salmon. Just different changes of things. It helps. I think it helps. I don't know. I'm making up stuff at this point, but I think it helps you from building a tolerance to it. Maybe. I don't know. So yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I think we've been talking about a lot of really cool things. So just feel free to hop in the chat. I'll try to respond to chat as we see fit. But I also am still kind of getting used to the idea of having a guest on, trying not to interrupt, and then also responding to chat. So feel free to keep chatting. I'll try to respond to you guys as much as possible. But yeah, thank you for your patience and your understanding. Yeah. Goose, what are you doing? He's just staring at me. Hi. I think he wanted to cuddle. Hi. But yeah, welcome back, friends. Thanks for sticking around for the ads. We are currently in the middle of a little transition. Doe is going to be playing music for us very shortly. Thanks, Whirly. He is very cute, isn't he? Look at him. I love him. I'm obsessed. We adopted him a couple of years ago, and he is the snuggliest of the snuggly. That's all he wants to do.
Hi, Goose.
Isn't he cute? Okay, I'm not obsessed with my dog.
Dog.
Not at all. Not at all. Not at all.
Aww. No, that's a sign of a person that I want to hang out with.
Yeah.
When someone's like, yeah, this is my pet, they live with me.
No,
I guess.
same.
It's like, oh my God, don't fucking come near me.
Yeah.
Hell, can I swear? I didn't know.
No, yeah, go ahead.
Probably can, but okay,
yeah, you
okay.
can. Yeah, we're good. Yeah, I
get
didn't say
aggressive when
family
it comes to
friendly.
People not liking animals. Yeah, right.
No, I do too. Don't get me started about that.
Yeah. We seem to have a lot in common. I'd love to.
We do.
To talk more music and shop and video games and
Yeah,
and
I mean, if
whatever
you
else.
just wanna, if you're hopping on stream and if you need a Fortnite friend or any other video game friend, just hit me up. I might be free.
Cool. Yeah.
Yeah, or if you're not streaming too, it's not dependent on you streaming. Because I play video games a lot off stream.
Yeah, I've started to enjoy like.
Thanks for the
it
follow,
sounds so.
Keek? Is
bizarre.
that
Oh, hi, Keeks.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Keeks.
Keeks.
Okay. Hi, Gardamus.
I started to enjoy. Gardamus, hell yeah. I got the shirt. I just saw them. They played in Boston. That was my second time seeing them. Actually, you know what? Give me one. This is. I wish my wallet was here. It's right over there. This is worth showing on stream now.
Okay.
I have a fun Idol story. It's relatively quick.
Yeah, do it.
And
Yeah,
it's
Idols
also-
is great.
It's also related to gaming.
Okay.
So one sec.
Doe family friendly when? I should have tried, shouldn't I? Should we make Doe family friendly now? Should we just turn on the filter?
I've been pretty good. I said hell earlier, but I almost dropped an F-bomb, but I said F instead.
I
So
do
that was my
that
first
regularly. I think it's funny. People react better.
Yeah, what the F, yeah. So, like I said, I saw Idols probably like a month ago now, and I wanted to get this shirt, and I was like, do I want to get it now? I was like, I'll wait till after the show. Even though the line will be long, I won't have to carry it with me. And I totally didn't expect it. But as I was getting into line, which was obviously kind of long, I see the bassist, like, signing stuff there.
Nice.
Like, whoa, like that, like, for a band, like, they're not
For a
massive,
bassist, too.
but for the band that size, that's pretty uncommon. So I was like, that's really cool that any of them are there. So Garnus, that's crazy. You knew it was Dev. So I was like, oh, that's cool. Like, but I'm not really someone to get like posters or other stuff. And he was signing shirts too, but I was like, just gonna wash out. Like it's neat, but I'd rather have something that he signs and it stays there.
Yeah. Would you have gotten a signature
so-
tattooed on your arm? Would you have gotten that far?
I don't have any tattoos right now, so I don't know if that would have been my first one. But
That would
I
have
think
been
if
an
I had a
intense first
few,
one.
yeah, that would have been that's a cool idea. But so I'm going to show you something, and if I show it too early, it gives away the whole story. But I have had something in my wallet for the last like at least 12 years, maybe like 15 years. And I have two older brothers, and both of them also have one of these in their wallet too. My oldest brother got them and was like, "Here, keep these in your wallet. This is like how we know. This is like our sign of brotherhood, sort of."
Oh, nice.
And so I've had this in my wallet for a while. And so I'm like kind of scrambling. I'm like, what do I have Dev sign? And I was like, oh my God, what if he signed my first edition Machamp? And
Wow.
for those who know, I just learned about this the other day. It's a shadowless one too. The border of the art does not have a drop shadow on it, which means it's even rarer. It's even like extra first edition, basically.
Oh,
So
wow.
I just have this hanging out in my wallet with me at all times.
Do you know how much that
So,
card is worth? I have to ask.
well, in the condition, it's like it's not as bad as you think it is, but like it's got some creases and
Mm-hmm.
dents and stuff. So in the condition it's in now, I can't imagine it would be a whole lot. I can't imagine it'd be more than 10 or 20 bucks, if that. But I think if this was like perfect condition or close to it, I think it's worth like around $800.
Oh my god.
That's when someone told me recently. So I'm going
Jeez.
totally off of that. It might be
Well,
less. It could be more.
anytime I think of first edition Pokemon card, like that's around the number I'd shoot for.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, this is not in anywhere close to that condition. So not quite gonna pay my rent this month.
No,
with the
not
card,
this month.
unfortunately.
No.
Not this month. Yeah. Yeah. I guess let's
Do
try
your
some
little
music
test
here.
and everything first.
Oh right. Yep.
Do the test first, then we'll switch.
And you know this, Helena, but just so chat knows, I'm basically switching my microphone as far as Twitch sees it. So I'm switching from this to an internal device. And so when I'm switched, I won't be able to talk to chat. I'll have to like manually switch back. It just takes a second. But I do have to manually switch back. So I won't be able to chit chat and play at the exact same time. All right, so here's, let me, why no worky? Oh, that's why.
Nope.
You don't hear it yet.
Nope.
I'm just gonna
Okay.
fine tune some of the audio here,
Okay.
adjusting some of the effects change stuff so it sounds a little better.
Kyle, I barely knew what Pokemon was until like this year. I've only really I've played a little bit with like kids I taught, but they rigged it so that they would win.
Hell yeah.
So I'm gonna say I know nothing, but I know a little bit. I would say that most of my
Oh my
knowledge has come
God.
from TGC Card Simulator, which isn't even
Okay.
real knowledge. It's just like, okay, you rip open the packs, you find the cards, you play the cards, right? Yeah, that's it.
I just realized something. It's not a problem. It's
Okay.
fortunately a quick solution, but we've been playing. Mother Fungus has been playing in D standard for like 6, or actually, I guess it's like 10 months now. Time is moving. And these songs, before I was in the band, so Kane wrote, recorded, produced all these songs. These were all in E standard. So he just sent me these tracks, and I haven't listened to it yet technically, but I'm realizing like, oh wait, I have to change my tuning. Which fortunately, because of the mic thing that I just described, I was like, okay, there's actually a few vocal parts that normally I would do, but it's one or the other for the setup I have right now. So I was like, all right, I won't do vocal parts, but if I was going to do vocal parts, it might screw me up because then my tuning to the vocal part would have been off.
Gotcha.
But I think it's all right. This basically, the only thing that I'm not worried about, but the only thing this means for me right now is that there's going to be higher string tension, and so my hands are going to hurt more. Yay.
Well, hope you warmed up. Do those wrist stretches.
Yeah. I think with just 2 songs, I'll be okay.
Yeah,
If this was
2
like a whole
songs.
45 minutes, I would take a few minutes to stretch.
Nah, we're just gonna play 2 songs, and then whenever you're done, since you can't switch from one to the next, you could just play the next one.
Okay.
Yeah, because
Actually, I think I will.
mic and everything.
I will switch for a second just
Okay.
to talk about each song like a tiny bit.
Yeah, I was hoping we could do that,
Um,
but I was like, is that gonna be too hard? So
Yeah, no, it's not too hard. It's
All
just
right.
it's just like it's literally just like a mouse click.
Cool.
This is what I have to do,
cool, sounds good.
and I'm just tuning now because usually I never have to tune my bass very much, but changing the whole thing up a step is like the intonation is going to be a little different, but I think we'll all live. If you are catching that the intonation is off, then you
No, you're not.
are incredible.
Then no, you're not. It's not different.
Yeah.
It's not different.
You're wrong.
You could have probably like gotten away with not saying that.
I probably could have. Yeah.
Shh.
No one has to know.
No one has to know.
Okay. All right. I'm tuned up. Let me
Okay.
do that just to shake them up one more time and then retune. So this first song I'm going to play is called Eschatology. It's one of our softer songs. And I guess, I mean, you'll get the idea from the vibe of it. But if I remember correctly, Kane, if you're still in chat, feel free to jump in here. But the lyrics are basically about, like, what happens when you die. And wondering about that. That's what the word means, anyway.
Fix the tuning in post.
And if only. Hi, Caitlin. Most of Mother Fungus lyrics are generally about, like, life and death and the, I guess, essentially nature too, looking at, like, the apocalypse, but not in, like, a movie type of way. It's more about, like, what happens when everything dies? What happens when what does death mean? It's kind of these bigger questions, but sort of taking also like a slight fun lyrical approach to them.
Cool.
Kane has written a lot of lyrics based on dreams that he's had. He has some really fascinating dreams, honestly. And so sometimes he'll take his dream and then have an interpretation of it, like a certain POV, certain takeaways from that those types of things go into the lyrics. So there's a lot of really cool stuff that Kane writes about, and this is just one of them.
Okay, cool.
So Kane is the main vocalist. You'll also hear a second vocalist on this song. It's not me, but when we play it live, I'm doing those parts now.
Cool.
All right, I think this will be good for a good enough tone for our first song.
Okay.
For Eschatology here.
And
like I said, this is one of our. Yeah, yep. So this is one of our softer songs, and then we'll get into something a little different after that. All right, so give me a thumbs up, and you can verbally say, but chat, you can give me a thumbs up if you hear bass starting now.
Yes.
Chat, was that good? I heard you say yes. I just want to make sure chat's getting it and it sounds all right. We got a thumbie. All right. So now I'm going to play the first like 10, 15 seconds of this. Actually, this has the intro. We never do the intro live because it's annoying. That's literally the reason. But the recording itself has an intro. So I might just play the intro. Well, that won't work. You'll get the idea. I'll stop at a certain point, but some thumbs up and a verbal from you,
Okay.
Helena, and then if it works, I'll restart and we'll go from there.
Sounds good. Yes. Yes. That was sick.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I forgot about the so thank you so much for saying that the audio was ducking in and out. There's those are like the noise settings on Twitch itself for
Okay.
like the microphone settings. Like similar to like Discord has the same stuff. I saw that Twitch had it earlier and I just totally spaced.
Was it noise suppression of some sort?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a noise suppression, there's an echo cancellation, and
Oh
an
my
automatic
gosh.
gain control. And
Nice
so all
unless you're
those
playing
were, I'm
music.
sure- Right, exactly, yeah. Also, it's so funny. I'm so used to playing these songs standing up.
Do you
and
need to
so-
stand?
I don't think so, but I think I need to like back up.
Do you like playing it low instead of high up? You gotta get that
Kinda,
bass action a little lower.
I honestly I do run a little bit low, and part
That's
of
funny.
for arm posture, going back to all the wrist stuff,
Yeah.
I've been trying to play a little bit higher and get used to that, because if you're playing too low, you don't want your wrist bent, but
Yeah.
like it's funny like playing. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Oh no, you didn't hear that.
No.
I only hear that. I had a very loud pop sound. But yeah, I'm trying to keep my right hand relatively straight. And essentially this is kind of the same with my left hand, because if you like having it like this versus having it like this, that's like a huge strain on your wrist to do that. So I'm trying to like, you actually want to move the neck away from you a little bit to straighten your wrist out. So there's a whole thing. But yeah, so that was Eschatology. I'm sorry, there was definitely a few mistakes in there. Only like 2-3
Don't
people
apologize.
maybe
We didn't
noticed.
notice unless he said something about it. Shh.
No one knows.
No one knows.
That's actually how it's supposed to be. It represents the mistakes we make in real life.
There you go.
And life
Yeah,
throughout our
there
life.
you go.
And,
It was on purpose. Yes.
All right, so now I got the song "Fungus Among Us" for you guys. This is the banger song. This is the single. This is the one that the people want. It is a very fun song to play. I think it's a very fun song to listen to. If we ever become this gigantic band and we're doing these long sets and like maybe we're not even revisiting a lot of the old material, this song will still always be there. This is the one that if we have a chance to make it, this is the one. At least right now. We're working on a lot of new stuff. We're working on even like possibly softer than that psychedelic rock up through like just like a driving rhythm type of a thing like psychedelic stuff often has, where then there'll be a lot of like phaser pedals and wah pedals and you name it pedals that Kane is the mastermind of, and weaving all that into there. And then we're also working on some heavier stuff and like outright metal, but just more psychedelic. If you're familiar with King Gizzard stuff, we're very inspired by that and some of what they do. And my previous bands were two different thrash metal bands. And I probably should mention this given the context. I was also in I was a fill-in bassist for the band Lich King, which is a
cool,
kind of like medium-sized thrash metal band. Back in 2014, and so I did a tour through Canada with them, with this bass, and that was a lot of fun and one of the best experiences of my life. But I've been very thrash metal engaged for a long time. This is the first time I'm doing different type of music, or so focused on different type of music. But I'm gonna be able to lean onto my like thrash metal genes a little bit in writing the metal stuff that we're doing too. So I'm excited for that. This song is kind of like the exact middle ground maybe between those two things. Definitely leans more psychedelic, but you'll hear it's definitely heavier and faster than the last song is.
Cool.
I think how did that mix sound? I feel like I might have to turn the song volume up
just
tad.
a little bit, a tiny bit.
Okay. That's
yeah,
what I thought too.
Otherwise make sure your noise suppression is off. I'm gonna actually turn that on my pre-stream checklist because that's happened before.
Oh, okay. I thought of it earlier. I was being a good boy. I thought of it, and then I completely spaced on it.
Oh yeah, no problem. I spaced on that too, and I also spaced on us launching Fortnite together and getting the initial dive out of the way so that there would be no lag. But whatever, it's fine.
Yeah,
we'll figure it out.
Yeah. I fortunately I did do that initial dive, so only you're gonna be lagging, which
yay!
is the one that matters for the stream. But
that's the best.
Yeah.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Let me just tone shop a bit here. Almost there. Gonna bypass this. All right, that should do it. That should be good enough anyway. All right, cool. So just give me another thumbs up, make sure we're hearing it before I play 7 minutes of a song that no one can hear.
I can hear the bass. I can't hear. Are you playing the track? Good.
Okay, I just realized something.
Uh-huh.
I think, yes, I know what's happening. I need to retune, and then I should be good to go. This will just take one
Do you
second.
need to go back into D?
Yes,
Oh my goodness.
because
That's awesome.
I forgot. I think it's just because I have like, I don't want to say interview nerves per se, but I just have interview brain. Um, and we have essentially been playing the song in standard, but we just transposed it. So I actually didn't have to change anything
Oh.
this whole time. And I felt like that for a second on the last song. I was like, huh, something feels weird. But I think my brain still had some muscle memory from how it used to be played, but I do not have that for this song.
Oh my
So
goodness.
I absolutely have to switch back to D standard. I'm a silly little guy. Press 1 in chat if I'm a silly little guy. Thank you. And thanks for bearing with me. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah, no problem.
In theory, I was hoping to be like, everything is perfect and set up, and I've tested every little thing, and everything is perfect, and I don't even have to try, and everything is great. And that's not quite what's happening. But no one has to know.
No one knows.
Except
No one knows
us
except
in
you.
chat.
You could just pretend like, hey, I am gonna be playing a solo by myself for 2 minutes. You're not gonna hear
It's
anything.
funny you mention
it's
that.
intentional.
Well, the hearing part's different, but so Monday night we played a show, and Kane had a guitar string break right in the middle of it, which just happens a few times, but it was funny enough right at a part where there is a small bass solo, and so I'm playing it. I hear Kane's guitar drop, and then he's like, he taps me on the shoulder. He's like, keep going, just keep going. And I'm like, oh my god, I was not prepared for this, so I just kind of freestyled the thing, which I think like went all right.
Cool.
I have had to do
Intentional
that
bass
before.
solo. Have you
This
had a bass
is
string break before? Because I hear that that's rare.
never.
I've
never had a.
I caught somebody on camera of their the bigger string, the top string breaking.
Yeah.
That, and I don't know how
man.
that happened. Can you explain that to me a little bit? Do you know how
If
that
your
happened?
string, well, a smaller one will especially break like a guitar string more often because
Right.
it's a thinner material, and the problem that Kane possibly has with his guitar is that where it sits on the bridge is it's like a little sharp, which is intentional potentially because it digs into the string a little bit to help keep it in tune. But it's also like literally cutting it
With
at a
bass
small
too?
degree. So that can happen with bass. This bridge is not that way.
Okay.
So that's going to be contributing to it not breaking, but also like it's just so much dang thicker that it would take a very long time for it to break that way. So you'd have to be hitting it really hard, and then probably the main thing that would cause a bass string to break is like you've been playing it super hard. It's been getting old and sweaty and it's like corroded a bit. You can actually, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but there's a spot here where I'm often playing that's like pretty gross looking at this point.
Oh yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Right here.
Yes. Yeah, that's what I thought I saw.
Yeah. And so that's not going to cause the string to break, but like does change the tone, I'm sure, a little bit. And like do need to change these eventually. I actually got some strings that are a smaller gauge so that they'll be literally easier to play. Like they're
Got it.
It's a little bit closer to a guitar string essentially, so that I have to push my hands as hard to hold the string down.
I was wondering about that because it sounds a little bit more like a guitar. Okay, cool. I know very little, but the little that I know,
Oh, okay.
might get me far enough. I don't know.
Get you by, yeah.
Get me by.
Well, if you ever have any questions about that stuff, I don't know everything.
Yeah,
But
I'll
I know
let
a
you
good
know.
chunk of stuff. So
I'll ask them
All
as
right.
they come.
Cool.
All right.
All right. Well, I think I'm ready for this. I'll look for the verbal yes from you and some thumbs ups in chat. And if it's working, then I'll just keep playing like last time.
Sounds good. Yes. Yes. That was awesome.
Hope the stream's still live. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, that was awesome.
Thanks.
Yeah, I've
Thank
been
you.
jamming
Yeah.
along to the album that you guys released since we connected,
Yep.
and that
Cool.
one's been a consistent one on the playlist.
Oh yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
it's a good jam.
Yeah, the album is called Living Oblivion.
Yeah, I'll post the link in the
And,
chat if you guys want to listen
Cool.
to it.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there's a link pinned in the Twitch chat. YouTube, if you guys want the link, I can also send it to you. But this is there's a link to the Spotify profile pinned in the chat on Twitch. My brain. But there's the album pinned there. I also sent you
Thanks.
a picture of the bass string breaking that I caught on Discord if you wanted to take a look, because it's pretty sick. It's really cool. I was like, oh man, this is the best photo I've ever taken. At the time, it was the first festival I photographed.
Oh my god, he looks so sad.
I know.
That's funny.
Yeah.
It's like, how is this possible? It's
Yeah.
like confusion. It's like, what? This broke?
This thing is breaking.
That's really
and I was
funny.
like, wow, that's the big string. That seems like that never happens. So
Yeah, I maybe I have had like the higher string break on me at some
Yeah.
point, like in my life,
Mhm.
like once, but definitely not the big boy. Big boy doesn't break.
yeah, he broke the big boy.
I wonder if he had a rat chewing on it before the show started. Or
Maybe. I don't know. Maybe it could send you the band name, and then you can let me know if that makes sense or not, because maybe it's how he's playing.
something. Okay. Yeah. Right. We do have a song where called "The Eclipse," and there's a point in the song where there's kind of like some big hits on bass that we do. That's just and I'll just do this. It's just like
Yeah.
just that's what's the song demands.
They sound really
And
cool
what
though
I-
when they do that. Like Doyle from Misfits does that.
Yeah.
Like have you seen his
Yeah,
bass
there's-
guitar? It's
I
like
have not. I don't think so.
it's
no.
beat up. Apparently he's had to like fix it and weld it together again
Oh,
because he's
wow.
broken it from
Dang.
how rough he
Okay.
is with it.
Huh.
So
That's cool. I do like
yeah.
that aesthetic.
I know, I do too, and it's
Um,
very Frankenstein looking, and I mean it kind of adds to his
Yeah.
look. So, you know,
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, what I do in that song, instead of going, I literally do, and I'm literally beating the instrument up.
Yeah.
I can almost feel it like being slightly damaged every time I do it, but it looks really cool, so I'm gonna keep doing it.
It looks really cool, and I bet you it sounds really cool too.
Yeah, it does. It does have like a bit more of the treble to it, and
Mm-hmm.
it gets so close to the pickup that like it's just extra loud, honestly, too, which is sort of what I'm going for there anyway.
Yeah, that's the
So,
only reason you
yeah.
would hit your guitar is if you wanted it to. If it's not loud, it's not on. Am I right?
Right. Yeah, forget bass slapping. I
Yeah, bass punch.
I get in the mosh pit with this.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
Just start throwing it around.
Let me
You'll get some.
let me take this off.
Yeah, no
One
problem.
second.
Also, hi Ryan, hi Caitlin. If I haven't said hi Kyle. I think that's everybody. If I haven't said hi to you, make sure I say hi to you. Get mad at me.
Get mad.
Well, I mean, at this point, it's like I'm trying to say hi to everybody and make sure everybody's welcome and feeling welcome.
Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
But yeah, so first thing that I wanted to ask you, because you were talking about like the technical side of things and the engineering side of things, I'm just curious, are you into math rock at all? Do you like math rock or the concept behind math rock?
The concept is neat. I don't really think I listen to a lot of what you typically would call math rock.
Yeah.
There are some bands that can be pretty mathy that I like. And actually, funny enough, I'm wearing the shirt from it. The band that opened not all the dates, but I think like half the dates for this Idol show, the band is called English Teacher. And they get a little mathy sometimes.
Okay.
And I had never heard them before, and I loved their performance live. And when I went home, and like the next day, I'm listening to their album, and I love it. So I've continued to listen to them. Highly recommend. And yeah, so I was like, huh, this is mathy. I kind of like this. I think I'm a little bit more. I don't know what the difference is, but there's some prog bands that I like. I'm not
There's
sure
not
how
too much
you
of a
what.
difference, but I think that the
Okay.
concept is that you actually do actual math equations with your guitar and involve physics in it.
Oh wow. Okay.
So,
Okay.
like, that's the
Um.
concept, but I don't think everybody does that, but they've kind of just like created a subgenre of rock music off of it. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Well, for me, I'm a big Rush fan, and
Okay.
I think there's a non-zero chance that they might have been doing math. Um, and they're very proggy. They're probably one of the first like really weird bands
Okay.
to do that type of stuff. That isn't just like 4/4 holding hands sing along stuff. It's like a little more like this. Like you have to listen to it a few times just to get a sense of the time signature, and they're all obscenely incredible musicians. So they're doing a lot of technical stuff sometimes.
Yeah, then they
Um,
probably do because I know time signature is involved with the physics of it. And they try these really weird time signatures that nobody's heard of and try to
yeah,
like
right.
do this like physics experiment with it and see if their guitar is capable of it. So,
Uh-huh.
yeah.
Giz does some pretty obscene time signatures sometimes. I
Mm.
don't know if that qualifies them as math or not.
I
I'm gonna
don't
look
know. I
more into
feel like it's
this.
a subjective thing because you could probably get
Yeah,
into this whole like gatekeepy side where it's like that's not math rock. They're not doing that. So
right,
I think it's subjective to an extent, but maybe it's not. Maybe somebody who's really into math rock can tell me otherwise. Um,
right.
I just
Well,
know that there's like a general sound that's come out of it that's been kind of interesting, at least like lately.
hmm.
Um, but it's usually like an instrumental, like it's usually instrumental, but some vocals behind
Yeah.
it. Yeah. So.
What made you think to bring that up? Just like
You
a
were
random
talking about like
question, or was there?
engineering and stuff like in the beginning of our stream.
Oh, sure.
Yeah, and
Yep.
I didn't want to
Yeah.
interrupt you because I was like, you're talking about such cool stuff, and I wanted you to be able to get through your story and everything, so I thought I'd like go back to that and ask because you like the
Gotcha.
engineering, you like the physics,
Yeah.
you like playing
I think.
guitar
I
and
think.
doing that kind of thing, and I feel like it's something that would make sense.
Yes, that makes a lot of sense. And now you've piqued my curiosity. I'm gonna look into like what what is math rock, I guess, first
Yeah,
of
I
all.
kind of want to like figure out what the
But like,
definition of that is because
yeah,
it's just like
I'd
a
like to get
sound.
into the weeds to
Yeah.
figure out what they're doing now.
Yeah,
If
you
it's like
should.
physics based, that sounds neat. Yeah.
Yeah, let me know. Like, hit me up and be like, okay, these are the bands that definitely are. These are the bands that aren't, and here's why.
Okay.
If you go that deep,
I'll do a
because
report.
I'm not gonna
Yeah.
understand like engineering or physics wise. That's like not how my brain works. I've tried. I failed those classes. So, I've tried really hard because it's like this is interesting, but it's just not how my brain's wired. So,
Yeah.
if you go that
Right.
deep in the weeds, let me know.
Okay.
Math rock
I
is
will.
just counting. Duh. Yeah.
Yeah.
Duh.
I might take a quick bathroom break and then
Okay.
I'm happy to keep going for a while. However,
Yeah,
much
we
steam
can.
you have, we can game and keep chatting.
Yeah, we can game and keep chatting because, like, we've talked a little bit about the band. We talked a little bit about the songs. I was gonna go more into like, what's the origin story of the band? When did you come in? But you kind of like summed that up pretty well whenever we began stream. So I honestly think we can like keep vibing, keep talking, and play some games.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Do you want to try Fortnite?
Let's try
Are you
Fortnite.
scared?
Let's try it. I'm not
Okay.
scared, but like, are you?
Well, are you scared of the game making your computer explode while
My
streaming and
computer
playing
should
at the
be
same
able to
time?
handle it. It should be able to handle
Okay.
it, but like it might
All right.
lag a little bit the first couple times. It's depending on my internet. Good timing. We have an
Yeah.
ad break. Hello, friends. Also,
All right,
hi
cool.
Necros.
What's up, Necros?
Mm-hmm.
Necros and I Necros is one of my people and also happens to live around me, so we've gone to a few shows together.
Oh,
and
sweet.
hung out a
That's
little
fun.
bit. All right, yeah, so I'll be right back.
All right,
just got
sounds
a-
good. I'll
I just
talk
got
with the
a
chat.
cat ad for cat treats. I'm not saying the brand because I don't think it's a healthy treat.
Oh, got you.
I'm not shilling for unhealthy cat food. All right, be
It's
right
not. You're
back.
not being sponsored. You don't have to.
Bingo.
How are you doing, Necros? All right, I'm gonna launch Fortnite and try to do like a bit of a test here, make sure everything's working, maybe break stream a little bit, um, while we're on this ad break. So enjoy, grab some water, do what you need to do, take care of yourselves. All right, it's still loading. Still loading, still loading. Oh, I didn't think we added each other on Epic. Whoops. We'll figure it out. Welcome back, friends. I am currently connecting my controller too. Might be a second because it's also connected to my laptop, so I might have to like grab another controller. We'll see. I just got a free skin. Okay. Weird. Alright, I'm lagging just a little bit, but hang on. Okay. Alright. Looks like that's working. Perfect. Alright, now I just gotta get the controller going. I might have to turn on my laptop, disconnect it from my laptop, and then do that. Or I could do hardwired. I might do that. Welcome back from ad breaks, friends. Anyways, what free skin did they bless you with? I got an Alan Wake skin because I got the Alan Wake 2 game 50% off. So, yeah, that's a thing. All right, I'll be back. I'm going to grab my I'm going to grab something to hardwire this. Well, I have this. Let me check. Let me check. Yeah. Okay. They changed it to make it a USB-C, but this one's my short one, so I'll go grab my long one. Right?
I only heard you say you're gonna go grab your long one, and I'm assuming we're talking about a cable or something.
Yes.
So, okay. What interview is this? Okay, yeah. Sweet. Well, I'm booting up my stuff here.
Yeah, so apparently when
Alan
you get
Wake.
Alan Wake 2,
Okay.
yeah. Apparently when you get Alan Wake 2, they give you a free Fortnite skin.
Oh, fun for the whole family.
Fun for the
Very
whole
nice.
family. I mean, it's not a very good one, but whatever.
So I think I mentioned this to you, Helena, but I'll say it again just in case I didn't / to tell chat. I started playing Fortnite for the first time in March, maybe even April. And I had been reluctant to play it for so long, but someone I knew was like, you gotta play Fortnite, They were really into it, and I was like, all right, fine, I'll start playing. Just to like appease this person.
It's always how that goes.
Yeah. And then I ended up getting really into it. And to the point where it wasn't even like a social experience for me anymore. It was like after a long day, I want to be left alone, go into solo queue, and just like stalk people and get headshots with a sniper rifle.
Oh my gosh.
I kind of play a little differently. I kind of, for whatever reason, with shooters, I lean a little bit more towards stealth. Not that I'm like super into Metal Gear type of stuff, which nothing against that. Just like, I'd rather like see someone running and be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna hunt this guy down, and like track them a little bit, get a sense of their movement, maybe even what weapons they have if they're like in a fight with someone else, and then get a good shot lined up and bang. That's what I
Nice.
live for. And so Fortnite was like the dopamine delivering machine for getting sick headshots. And then I eventually got into ranked a little bit.
Oh
and
no.
I was like, oh my god, I'm playing ranked Fortnite. Like, what happened to me? But I was having a lot
New
of
low.
fun. New low, yeah. And I eventually kind of slowed down on it, but like March to July, I was playing a ton.
Okay.
And I haven't really played since probably July or maybe August or something, except for last night getting the update, and I did a few like games to just poke around. So there's a lot of new weapons I haven't seen because they always rotate those in and out. So I might have to get the hang of a few different weapons. And I don't. They've changed the map quite a bit too. So there's some spots that are the same since the last time I've seen it. So I used to have like certain go-to spots to get certain drops.
Yeah.
Or like to buy from the NPCs. So I don't know what's gonna happen. We're gonna find out.
Yeah.
And I've also been waiting for. They have like various old skins on rotation. It seems like in the shop. And I would really like to have either the Master Chief skin, the Xenomorph skin, or the Predator skin.
I've seen the Predator skin in the last month. So
was it in the shop?
Yes, you missed it.
Oh!
Had we known, I would have bothered you. Had we known each other, I would have bothered you. Sorry.
I'm devastated.
I'm sorry.
I've been saving all my V-Bucks like a good boy, so that no matter how much it freaking costs, like all the whole battle pass, I've saved all of it. I've saved every little bit of it. I was like, no, when its skin drops, I mean, it's fine.
It's fine. You're just gonna have to wait another year. No big deal. It's fine.
Just gonna have to live another life. I'm gonna have to be reincarnated.
No, I'll try to message you next time I see it.
2100. Okay.
Cause
it'll be in a year.
I'm also new. I've only started playing around like June. So this is like my second season, I think.
Yeah.
So I'm also new. It's gonna be fun.
Okay.
And we're also
Let's
gonna
do it.
break stream a little bit from the looks of it. I had to turn down
Yeah.
my FPS and everything.
You have to turn down your frame rate just to play?
Yeah. Well, while I'm
And
streaming.
your OBS frame rate or your gameplay?
No, my
frame rate?
gameplay frame rate, because I realized I
Okay.
didn't get a very fancy frames per second high, like really good monitor like I
What
thought
do you
I would.
usually have?
Uh,
Oh, okay.
I don't know. I don't know what I have. I just get what people tell me to get.
I'm usually the person telling people what to get, so I understand.
Yeah.
Um,
Okay, so I
I've-
realized we
I-
haven't added each other either. We need to change that.
oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Sorry, I'm a little
It's
bit of
fine.
a silly goober sometimes. All right, my username is Scottzar.
Okay, let me
That's
switch
Is
to.
that how you even add people? It's been a long time.
I
since
don't
I've added
know.
someone,
Let
honestly.
me.
Huh? Do you like the cat? Huh? You know what I'm talking about? Huh?
I know what you're talking about, but I haven't seen it in any context
Huh?
that I can think
Let
of.
me fix that. Let me save your life really quick.
Okay.
This is, for better or worse, one of my favorite things in the business.
How do you add people?
Oh.
I've only been added.
Kyle knows. Kyle, can you confirm that's the right one? I got
Hang on.
beat up in chat.
You got beat up.
I can send it directly in Discord too.
Here.
If that's better.
Okay, it might be really loud. Let me try to turn it down before I blow out your guys' eardrums.
Okay. I also don't have regular audio playback from all the silly
There we go.
stuff I've been
We got
doing.
it. Can hear it in stream. Can't hear it on your end.
Well, you got to show the video.
I could show. Let me hang on. Hang on. You're making things. Let's break computer. Break computer today.
Break it. Can you talk again really quick? I'm
Test,
changing
test,
one thing.
test. Hello.
Okay. All right, cool.
Okay, there we go. That's so cute.
Oh, here comes a good one. That's the best one. Huh?
That's so cute.
I've said that sound so many times over the last probably year.
Is that where
I think
that's
I'm
from?
pretty
Is that
good
the
at it.
original video?
Sure is.
Oh, okay. I was wondering actually. Like I didn't know where that came
Yeah.
from.
Well, that might not be the original upload of it, but that's the
Got it.
original video itself.
Friend invites. Oh, there we go. Found
cat
add friends. Okay.
Okay, I found it the same moment in time that you did.
You can put it in chat if you want.
And have all the weirdos add me on Fortnite. Okay, that's fair.
Oh, I meant in Discord, but there you go.
Oh well, if you guys want to play Fortnite,
There you go. Deleted
I
it.
can.
Now you can't. Bye, guys.
Oh no, it's not that big. That was my old gamer tag.
Oh, that's cool.
Back in the day. And I couldn't get Doeboy for this. I really tried.
Oh, you
So
did
I was like,
the Fallout Battle Pass.
Oh, I played like I said, I played the crap out of last season.
Did you
or
get all
whatever
the
it was,
way?
so.
Did you get all the what are the skins
pretty
called?
much.
The
yeah,
last one.
There was the weird glowy ones. I
Mm-hmm.
didn't get those because I didn't care that much. But I filled out the regular battle pass and then the extended battle pass. So I have all those skins.
Got it. I invited you to a party.
All right.
I think.
Yep, it's
'Kay.
I didn't have Fortnite open yet, so it's.
Oh, gotcha.
She loading. She doing the big load.
Big
That sounded
load.
weird. I'm sorry.
Well, I said I'm gonna get my longer thing, so you know we got 2 strikes.
We're just and we're almost out.
Thank you. I haven't bought a skin, and that was the one that I was like, all right, I gotta get this one. I gotta get this one. You'll see.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Now I see your. I unpaused the stream to take a peek. Yeah. So a fun fact about me, is that I like big boys. Basically, is what it comes down to. And so the power armor, or whatever, the T something armor from Fallout, that's one of the bigger boys that you can rock in this game.
The T60 is so cool. I have one. I have it too. Hang on. There we go.
Nice.
It could be T60.
What's your back thing? I do have the.
I could show you it on stream.
Like this little cape.
Oh wait, you can't see it on stream. I have to like. Hang on. Let me.
Well, I can see. I can look at it. Kind of.
It's the hollow back, and then I used the Pip-Boy sticker.
I see it now.
Yeah.
Yep.
So
yep. Okay.
I got that with like extra V-Bucks that I had.
Nice.
And then
I had the Assaultron blade for a bit, but now I use the try hard ranked weapon from last season. That like you had to win a certain number of games to get it.
Got it.
And it looked really cool. It kind of looked like a big, Buster Sword from FF7, Cloud's sword.
No.
Cloud's big giant sword.
No.
Basically just a big giant sword.
Okay.
It kind of looked
sword.
like that,
Love
except
big
it had like a motor in it, and I was like, I don't know, big sword. I like big, so big sword it is.
Also, thanks for the follow, Necros.
Let's go, Necros. You ready to win this game right now?
Yeah, we're gonna totally win.
If we don't win, I will never play music or stream on the internet again. Okay? So we're winning this.
All right. Pressure's on.
The pressure's on. Oh, I also, my glider, well, I guess you'll see it.
Yeah, I'll look for it.
Fun.
I'll look for it.
Okay.
Did you get the...
Thanks for,
What?
Well, you go. You go.
Oh, I was going to ask a dumb Fortnite question. What? You were going to say thank you for something. What?
I live for dumb Fortnite questions.
Oh, okay.
Way more important than anything I would ever say.
Did you get the Magneto one?
I didn't get the skin, though.
Oh, okay.
I have, like, the random, like, the Magneto cape or something. Like, whatever items in that season they gave you for leveling up, I think I got all that stuff.
Oh, okay.
I didn't get the full-on skin. I only buy a skin if it's something I love. And so...
No, it came with
this one because of the Battle Pass.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. If it came with it, then I do have it.
Okay. It was like an additional
I barely paid attention to it.
It was an additional quest. I think this one was like Doom. Because this is all Marvel? Is this Marvel?
Yeah, it's a lot of Marvel-y.
Okay.
Yep. What's up,
Hey,
dog?
I loaded in. Kind of.
Is it
it's a little
is the
laggy.
gameplay chunky for you?
Yeah, it's a little laggy.
Yeah. Okay, it looks like it's smoothed out a bit.
Yeah. If we need to join on yours, maybe that would work. Cause is it dependent on our internet? My internet? Is it not dependent on my internet?
It's just it's that you're streaming, which is using a lot of CPU, and you're playing Fortnite.
Yes.
It's using a lot of CPU.
Yes. I dumbed it down a little bit, but okay, where are we landing?
Let's do somewhere that's a little tamer, just to get our bones wet again. Let's go here.
Okay.
So it's pretty in line, but it's a little more secluded. Actually, I'm changing my mind. Let's go to that. Oh, sorry.
Wait, where?
Yeah, that windmill.
Oh God.
I retagged it. You should see it.
There. Okay.
The red pin.
I couldn't find it.
Whirlyburbs, that cat is like kind of freaky to me. It scares me.
The buff cat?
If it was like a regular looking cat that was jacked, I'd be into it. But I think because it's like it just has such a weird face. I don't know.
Oh, you got Appa. Cool.
Yeah, I got Appa. I had a bunch of the Fortnite or the Fortnite stuff, the Avatar stuff.
Yeah, it looks like you
But
joined a
these
little
days
bit
I'm
before
just-
me. Okay, I realize we have no in-game
Gotcha.
audio, so let me change that.
Oh, okay. Where are you? Oh, you're right. Look right here.
Fortnite.
Okay.
Okay.
I will.
Let's hope it's not too loud. Okay. Should be
Let us know, chat.
fine. Yeah, that
We
should
need
be
you.
fine.
Okay.
It's gonna be a
here's
little crunchy for a minute.
Shield potion. Yeah, that's how it goes. Shield potion here.
No, sweet.
Just a single one.
Yeah, there's also this, though.
Oh yeah. Wait.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry. Do you have a gun yet?
No.
Okay. Oh, there's is there a mythic chest? Yeah, I hear one.
You gonna
there's this too.
come over here?
Oh yeah.
There you go.
Okay. I also have this.
Heck yeah.
Oh, shield potion. Is that little guy too?
Well, I
have
can't
full
use
shield,
that
that's
one
good.
because I'm over 50.
Oh, you're past 50. That's right. Yeah.
There's a chest
I
probably
hear-
on the
oh, it
roof.
must be outside. Oh, it's just right outside here.
Is it?
Oh, it's just a regular one, but yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Here's a few things.
Heck yeah.
And I'll give you that if you want that. Okay.
Oh, that's two of the same thing. There you go.
Oh. Well, I didn't know that. I know what you got. Here's another one. Junk, really.
Yeah.
And then there's big ammo, if you want that. I already grabbed a big ammo. Not that we don't need more, but you might need it more than me. Oh yeah, you see my sword?
Yeah, that's cool. Big sword.
Big boy. Big. Alrighty.
Okay.
So we have some stuff. Oh, we should go up over here. Also, I don't mean to necessarily lead. This is just like, I'm so used to playing alone that like. I'm
Oh
just,
yeah,
like,
no,
going
it's fine.
around.
I usually follow. Oh, we got company.
Good. They are below us.
Over here.
Oh, okay. There's also. Yep. There's someone, I think, above us.
Yeah,
as
they're gonna
well.
try.
I see.
Probably coming down.
Oh, they're coming up. They're right here.
Yeah. I have sucky long distance guns, so
Did they jump down?
yeah, they're being chickens.
Yeah. Got a good shot going on.
I am
Yeah, I
a
got that
horrible
guy.
shot. So are they, though.
Okay, I killed the guy that was here.
Got him.
Oh, heck yeah, dude. Heck yeah, dude. Alright. Let's see what he had. My health, I accidentally like... Oh, there's someone right here. Nice. Sick. Good gaming.
I don't like that gun. Okay.
Press 1 to game. Oh, there's someone coming over. Over
Oh,
here.
that might be their friend. Got him.
Nice. Easy money.
Oh, hello.
Oh my
Got
God.
him.
Jump down the hill. Oh, okay, all right. Because I was struggling to climb the hill. I couldn't get to it.
Yeah, you're good.
It was too steep in that section.
Oh, we got
Oh,
friends.
jeez. Yep, they're right there.
Got him.
They're effed. Oh, nice shooting. What gun was that?
It's a Monarch. They suck close distance, but they're fun long distance.
I need I like having a shotgun, and I like having like a sniper rifle, and then I'm a happy camper.
Yeah. Yeah, the Monarch. Oh, there's one right here.
Oh, it's a pistol?
Yeah. It's awesome.
So is this like a hand cannon close up type of
No.
thing?
Just try shooting it.
Okay. I wish I had a scope on mine.
There's an assault rifle here though.
That's the same exact one I have, I think.
Oh, okay. I'll take it. It's mine.
Okay. Alright. That went pretty well. There is... We won't go there, because it's about to close, but there's someone with a crown that's probably going to be coming towards us, more or less.
Oh, yeah, that's
so
a medallion.
Keep an eye on the map. Or, yeah. Or, wait, how do you know it's medallion versus a crown?
Crowns you can't see on the map. But you'll get alerted if they're close.
Oh.
Should I know this?
I should have known it. How do you do?
Is it bad that I know that?
It is good that you know that. Oh, there is the mythic chest in here.
Yeah.
If I can figure out how to get inside.
Yeah.
What type of weapons do you prefer to have?
I like having a shotgun at a long distance, but I also try to have one of the special guns too.
Yeah, right. All the fancy special items.
Yeah, this is one of those rounds where it matters, unfortunately. Where is it? Is there a downstairs in this one?
I just jumped on the ceiling. It's not there.
Well, it's probably like up here.
You find it?
Nope.
Oh, there's stairs literally here.
There we go. Found it.
Oh, I think it is. Oh, nice. Okay.
I'll take that one. Do you have one of these?
One of what? Oh, there's this too.
Oh, the shield is fun. It's a bit of a learning curve, though.
Yeah, I remember using it a little bit, like around when I had stopped playing. I'm gonna pass on the shield, so if you want to go for it.
I want this shotgun, though. Yeah, I'll take it.
Striker burst rifle.
Okay. Oh, we could go over here and grab some Iron Man armor.
Ooh. You think it's still there?
Yeah.
Usually the fancy stuff gets scooped. Heck yeah. All passenger princess then?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, the train's coming up. It hasn't been taken.
Yeah, there's a train.
Grab the... Yeah, well, I'm saying we could jump on it if you turn around.
Okay. Oh, I don't want the beatbox. How do you turn that off?
Oh, there's a button for it. I don't remember what. But yeah, it's annoying. At least annoying. The train's over here. If you want to do it, we don't need to. Oh.
Okay, sorry. Hang on. I can't hear you over Dragula.
Oh.
Oh, that's the auto aim. It's getting crunchy. Yeah.
Oh boy.
Oh,
That is
it got crunchy
extremely
there.
broken. What the hell?
Yeah. There's a lot of guns like that, so be careful if you see one of those.
Why is that in the game? Oh my god.
Oh, you're gonna be mad if you see what the other ones are.
Jeez Louise. Alright. That was the warm-up game. This is the one we win. Good run, besties. We should have won the game. Those are the rules.
Should have won.
I'm better than everyone else.
You hopped out of the
and
car.
There has to be evidence of it. I did hop out of the car.
Yeah.
Because I couldn't... They hopped out, and it was Scary.
It was scary.
I got a widow's shield. If these were my old school weapons, man, I wouldn't be worried about it. But there's all these zoomer weapons that are shooting automatically with a backpack.
Oh, it's the zoomer's fault. Got it.
It really is.
Yeah, it's always the zoomer's fault.
I need like 2 months to catch up on all these weapons. And then okay. Want to do restored reels?
Yeah, why not?
I like when I'm standing still and someone kind of uses me for target practice, and then I'm like, "Oh, we're doing that," and then I start moving, I start headshotting them a bunch, and they're like, "Oh no."
I just move away from all that. I don't want to be involved.
Yeah, exactly. I tend to do it too. Like, I want a moment of peace before I drop in. We dropped pretty much at the same time. That's why I know
We
you're a
did.
gamer. The Nitro Dome is pretty sweet. Or sorry, Nitro Drome. I eventually got used to it.
Man, why? Okay, so the audio on my end for Fortnite is really loud, even though I have it turned down for stream. So I can barely hear you while I'm doing anything.
If you need to turn it down, that's fine.
Yeah, probably gonna do that. So give me a moment. So what were you saying?
Hang on, I gotta... I'm scared.
Oh, is somebody shooting at me?
They're shooting at me. Oh, I'm down, but they're low.
Okay.
They're
I don't even have a
here.
gun. Put a lot of pressure on me, man. Oh, they had a shield too.
Oh yeah, I just saw that. They threw it
Yeah.
at you. Okay. All right, why don't we fix your audio so you can hear me?
Okay, so it seems like it's the... Oh, it's definitely the sound effects.
I'm gonna even turn mine down a bit too. I feel like they changed it.
Yeah.
It feels just a little different. The sound effects do seem louder.
Cinematics are really loud too. Like, Fortnite does not need to be that loud. Excuse you.
No, it doesn't.
There you go.
It goes crazy sometimes.
That's right, Whirly. Warm-ups, warm-ups.
That
It's
shield
it's
is
the
ridiculous.
dubs that matter.
I'm watching the shield guy now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, he like bonked the wall with it. Okay, I don't. So it has an attack and like I'm guessing like a right click. You block.
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I will grab it next time I see it then.
Yeah, I think all of them have a little bit of a learning curve, but they're all overpowered as heck. So
Yeah.
you should grab one if you see it, because
Yeah.
that's the only way you're gonna stand a chance, pretty much. Like, it doesn't even
Oh my
matter if
God,
you're
it's
good at
called
this anymore.
The train station, I forgot what it was called, but now it's Freaky Fields? Holy smokes.
Yeah, they changed it for the Halloween update. You want to go there?
Ah, I see. Sounds pretty freaky. All right,
Freaky,
let's go.
right?
Freaky.
Is that the Master
What do you
Chief one?
notice you have? Yeah, it sure is. Oh man, that's awesome. You don't see it too much. Oh, you got it too. Nice.
Yeah.
Kind of silly just they're holding the PA speakers, but also I got this.
Nice. Oh, Master Chief was vibing.
He certainly was. Are you gonna thank the bus driver?
There you go. Thank the bus driver.
He's a hard-working guy.
Yeah.
so many new things. It's so funny having like a map that's like pretty much the same, but there's also a bunch of different things that weren't there. It's an interesting way to do it.
Yeah, I don't know. It keeps it interesting enough, I guess.
Yeah. That's a big pumpkin. All right, there are.
We have a couple.
There's
We have some
at least
company.
one other squad here. Yeah. I'm going right to the building that we tagged.
Yeah. I can hear a fancy chest, but I don't know where it is.
I'm struggling to climb through a window for some reason. It's like the window's not programmed right. What the hell? Okay.
I don't want that.
I found a chest.
Do you need a gun?
I just grabbed one. Do you need one?
Nope.
Okay.
All right, our company
Let's
has
see if we
company.
can- Yeah. I think they're in that general direction.
Oh, they might be going after Billy though. There's a boss there.
Billy.
Yeah. All right, I'm going for him. They
Oh,
might
yeah,
have
I see
Billy's
them. They're in
gun.
the house.
Yeah, they're definitely in here. Oh, they're putting the Billy bombs out there, so be careful. Those are like proximity bombs. He's got them inside,
yeah, I've
so
seen
if you
that
enter in there. No, you got a headshot on me. All right, I'm about to down. Yep, downed. Get him! Get him!
They're super low. Oh my god.
You got him!
I have like 3 HP, so hold on.
Yeah, I got a little time. Just watch out for his friend. I don't know where his friend is.
Yeah, that's why I went over here.
Oh.
That's me shooting him. Oh, he's got health. Can you grab that health?
Well, I mean, you gotta revive me soon.
I know. How much? Oh yeah. You're
24.
Fuck. The item pickup button is the same as revive.
Are you doing mouse and keyboard?
Yes.
Nice.
That's weird that his buddy's not there.
He might have been an NPC, so we almost just got by an NPC.
Oh my gosh. Don't tell me that. I grabbed the. Oh, thank you. The Stark Energy. Oh, that. Yeah, the thing he was using.
Yeah.
Did it? I didn't read the text. Was that really an NPC?
No, it wasn't. It was a real person.
Whoa, yeah, I forgot about the big jumps. Alright, so is there traps in here still or something?
No, the Billy bombs are gone if he dies.
Okay. No more Billy. Sorry, Billy.
Okay, where are you, chest?
This is such a big house.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I wouldn't even want a house this big. This is just annoying.
So, have you ever moved into a larger place and then you just lose everything?
Lose everything? Oh.
Yeah, because you don't know where you put anything because your house is larger.
Yeah.
That's a new thing for me. I'm having to deal with that right
That's
now.
funny. See, I just lose things. I never lose my wallet or phone or something when I'm out, but I'll be like, I don't know where I put my one random cable that I need or something. All right.
We got company.
Yep, they might just be driving by.
Nope. He tried to drive through me.
Okay.
Hi. Oh, I should hop into his car. Oh, he has a friend. Hello, friend.
Coming to you.
I want your car. Oh, I'm about to get got too. Okay. Ah, you stupid.
Oh, it's got the stupid
yeah.
automatic thing, right?
Yep.
That's not good.
Yeah, but they hopped out of their
my
car
God.
at least.
Dude, I don't even want to play this. Are you kidding me with this automatic thing? Holy cow. Oh my goodness. Dude, it lit me up so fast.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Kind of how it is with
Ooh.
these things. So it matters more where you drop and what you get right now.
Yeah.
But the season's almost over, so I'm kind of glad for that.
Yes. Yeah.
Hopefully they'll.
I'm okay with
not
the
do that
shield,
anymore.
like, but I don't agree, personally don't agree with the automatic thing unless it's like
Yeah.
really bad. But that does not seem bad.
No, people were pissed at the beginning of this season because there was that. Then there were like guns on the arms, and they still have those. And then there was a jetpack and the war machine. They called it the war machine, and those three together was an automatic win.
Yikes.
Yeah,
Waterbending was pretty broken
yeah,
when I started playing, but you still had to like aim a weapon at least.
yeah.
You still had to play. You couldn't just stand in front of someone and then get up. You had to still hit buttons.
Yeah, this has just been a season full of like, if you have this, you have an automatic win.
Yeah.
So.
Where do you think we should go if you happen to have a sense of it? Because my sense might be messed up now.
Well, it's gonna suck either way because everybody's gonna try to go in these places. So, and everybody's. I feel like there's more people on here.
I'm sort of feeling like maybe that's
Yeah,
a
we
good
could do that
choice.
one. That
It's
one's a
kinda
good one.
far. It should have good drops.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay.
Because otherwise it'd be like this territory over here. But we should just do this. Because people always land in those. Because there's quests with those, I think.
Yeah, I haven't even looked at any of the quest stuff either. Assuming the layout of this house is the same, I'll have a sense of it.
I think it is.
I'm sure it is, yeah. Not used to the pumpkins, but everything else looks the same. Alright, I see... Oh, there's actually a good amount of people dropping here.
Yeah, they could be NPCs, though.
I'm looking for treasure chests.
Dang.
And there aren't any treasure chests. I have a basic shotgun.
Okay. Oh, somebody right here. They just got a weapon. Yeah, they're gonna shoot at me for a little bit because I don't have anything. Yep.
Shoot. Oh my god, I found like a banger room with like all the stuff in
Yep. Oh, yeah. I knew I was doomed.
Someone
Alright.
is launching a rocket at me. Oh my god.
Dude has a Monarch pistol and he's half decent at it.
Okay. And you are over there. Okay. Shoot, I thought this had a window.
Well, if you can get him, you can respawn me pretty easily, I think. There's a reboot right there. I wouldn't reboot me
It
now.
might be a little too loud. Yeah, exactly. There's the NPC doing whatever that is.
You can get a good weapon from them.
Okay.
So if you have the bars.
Let's see. Oh, it's chainsaw.
Yeah, it's worth
Oh my
it.
God.
Almost got him. There you go.
His homie's running towards me. I'm getting out. this is terrifying. All right.
Well, you're not dead yet.
I'm not dead yet. I could use a little HP. What just targeted me? Oh!
That's a boom, Billy. Are
you kidding me with this?
How are you feeling? You want to keep playing or you want to play fast?
Oh,
it's up to you.
I'm happy to get used to it.
Okay.
It's just like
I told you I'm not very good, so can't.
No, you're doing fine. I think until maybe we're even both used to the weapons, like we should probably like drop in a spot where we're like next to each other so that we can like the only reason I was in danger there, especially, I mean, like that guy and I had a shootout.
Yeah.
I won the shootout, but then his buddy's right there.
Yeah.
And so like if we can put
duos
ourselves
is a lot
in situations harder. Where we're both if we're both able to be in the same spot, then that would be an easier way to die less.
Yeah.
What's up, Ren?
You're not dead yet. Left famous last words. Yep, sounds about right. Was it even me? Well, yeah, I jinxed him. Yeah. You're not dead yet.
Want to do Glacier? That's an area that I'm comfortable with.
Okay.
And it's a little bit further out.
Yeah, there's good loot there too.
Yep, the little robots.
I just think there's generally more people that are trying to like max out their levels, so it's a little extra sweaty right now.
Because of all the...
Everybody's trying to max out their battle pass and stuff.
Yeah.
Born and raised in freaky fields, huh? Oh, nope. Did not mean to do that. I meant to press the other one.
I'm going to try to land basically exactly where I pinned.
Okay. I don't know how to pin very well, and so yeah. I'm going to land roughly there, where you pinned.
Okay. Yeah, I just... Like I said, if we can try to be closer together, then we're less likely to get...
Oh yeah, I'm going to be going right where you are at. Weapon. I meant to thank the bus driver, and it's a slightly different button than the pin button.
Oh.
So, yeah, thanks for not letting me get away with that one.
Hey, I'm not sure we'll make it there. So I'm happy to go, like, here.
Okay.
Yeah, and there's actually some stuff here. Oh, that's a nice scope on that bad boy. There's this gun here.
All right, I have a gun too.
Oh, you're on the roof. Okay.
I am on the roof.
I am not near you. But at least I don't think there's a lot of people here. There might be one other squad.
What is this drop? I got a chainsaw and a epic AR.
Sweet.
Yeah.
I used the chainsaw in my first game back the other day.
Mm-hmm.
It was just
What'd you like? What'd you think?
It was okay.
I think it'll grow on you, because once you figure it out, it's like very, very good.
Oh, there is somebody here.
Okay. Oh yeah, here they come.
Oh my god, brother.
You find them? Can you mark them?
I got one. His buddy's right here. Oh, so are you. Okay. Behind you. Nice. Alright, sweet. Yeah, chainsaw seemed like it was pretty powerful. Pretty beefy.
Yeah.
Neat.
You can have that.
Cool. Now we're gaming. I was too lazy to. You beat me to it. Oh, I have
Chat, do you think he should do this?
Oh God, what is it? Well, I'm gonna do it. Or is it gonna screw me up if I do it?
No. Just gonna make your life a little harder.
Oh my God. Select another player, eliminate them to earn rewards. How do
Play
you
a little
start
game.
duel? Or you just check it off, like yes, I'm down.
Yeah. There you go.
Interesting. I like that. I really like those shadow quests, and I don't know if they're still around.
Yeah,
but,
they
where
are.
it, like gives you a player to hunt. Yeah.
Yeah, that's
nice.
what's going on right now.
Well, this is a duel. They get to know that I'm hunting them.
Yeah.
And they're hunting me.
Yeah, this is the closest equivalent that they have right now.
Okay.
Could not find
Why
this
is my
chest.
head a bear? What the heck? Why do I have a different, like, head skin on? Do you see this?
Yeah. You're part of the jigsaw challenge. That's what that means.
Oh, okay. That's the bit. All right.
A T60 armor in that is kind of cool.
Pretty wild. Well, at least we have this giant house to explore and can probably get some decent stuff.
Yeah, I got that gun that you really hate. The automatic one.
Oh, the automatic
Yeah.
one? Perfect. Let's shoot some zoomers.
Yeah. So how do you feel about taking out your rage on some 9-year-olds?
There's no better way to do it. What I live for. I have a weapon with a decent scope, but I'd still love something scopier if we can find one.
Okay. There's not really a good one right now that has a scope.
Isn't that the worst? At least to me, it's the worst. Like, half the reason I like want to play is to snipe people, so when I can't find it, that's a bummer.
You're one of those. Got it.
I'm one of those. Yeah. I do like a good shotgun brawl, but oh, we got people coming over to us. They are outside, I believe. Unless that was the NPC, but no. But
No, they're coming.
Yeah. They're down there.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
You get them?
No. It feels nice to use the scope again, but this is like an assault rifle, so it's not very stable. They're low, their shield's down.
Oh, he accepted the jigsaw challenge. You gotta get that guy.
Is that him?
Yep. There you go.
That was the same guy?
Yep.
What are the chances of that? That's
There's
crazy.
right here.
Cute. Yep.
Got him.
Owned. There's so much like stupid buckets and shit on the floor. It keeps messing up my movement.
Yeah.
Oh, and it just dropped all the way to the ground. There's a broom here.
It's not really worth it. You could try it though.
What's it do?
You fly for a little
You
bit.
just fly around?
Yeah. I think there's a quest you can do with that if you did the battle pass this time.
There's some mushrooms here if you want to top your shield off.
Mm,
Oh,
yes.
there's also the Slurpee, whatever stuff too.
Okay.
Save that thing.
Sounds good.
How's the Sovereign shotgun? Should I swap for the hammer pump?
Yeah.
I've never been a big fan of
More
the hammer
rounds.
pump. Hammer pump is more rounds?
Mm-hmm. Then the
I thought
other
hammer
one?
pump was than the Sovereign? Hammer
No,
pump
hammer
used to
hammer is
be
more damage.
four.
Less. Yeah. Sorry. Okay. Let's find a
Oh,
vehicle.
the purple one is 6 anyway. Okay. Yeah, I'm down.
Oh, found one. Oh, you're gonna love my
Where
vehicle.
art thou? Okay. Oh my god. Are you shitting me? What the hell? No way, dude. Hang on, there's a treasure chest.
Okay.
But oh my god, why? A little disappointed. All right.
You getting in, or are you gonna be a chump?
I'm trying. I'm gonna have to stand on it. Am I gonna be a chump? Yeah. Oh, we gotta move. Oh,
Yeah, I know.
It's just right there. Okay. I always lose track of that.
You know, you can get in the car.
I don't want to. Oh wait, there's a bunch of stuff. Yeah, what's this? Yoink.
You don't want to get in the Cybertruck? You don't want to be
I'll
associated?
get in it. I'll get in it. Also, so much stuff here.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anything good.
Hasn't been anything good that I've seen.
There was the Stark Industries rifle thing, if you like that.
Mm-hmm.
That just dropped.
I got what I want for now.
Okay. Ooh, purple Stark gun. I'm good on the laser stuff. I'm a bullet man myself. Do you have 3 medkits?
No, but I have the Chug Splash. I like those whenever I'm in a bind.
Okay.
They're not as good, but when I'm in a bind, it's nice.
All right.
Get in the car. There you go.
I didn't know if you were in for a second. I couldn't
Huh?
tell. I couldn't tell if you were in it
Oh.
at first.
Dang it, I keep doing the beatbox thing.
At what point does it break down? Just like really.
Pretty quick, because it's a Cybertruck.
Exactly, yep. Oh, they're here. We can get the thing.
Yeah.
That'd be cool. Nice.
You got it? It's right here.
Let's just see what that was.
Oh, got it.
Yep.
We gotta hurry. And then we can try to go to blue really quick. Do you want some,
Yeah.
Oh, this one has a scope. You don't have it.
Yes, please.
Okay, we have 1:30. We don't need to rush down there. I'm gonna go get the Cybertruck.
Oh, just a regular scope. Boop. Okay.
Yeah, it's not great,
I-
but the ARs is
Oh,
better.
you know what I'd love to do even more is the if we have time for it, going to. Oh, it's already covered. All right, never mind.
Oh,
I hit the button. I know that I hit it.
there you go.
This fucking Cybertruck. Wait, that's weird. Oh, I'm like riding it. I'm actually a passenger. I'm not just
Yeah.
standing on it.
Okay, let's try to get this really quick, though.
Okay, I don't know what we're doing.
Okay, grab those.
What's the hands?
Yep.
Okay. Do I have to pick like all of them up?
Do you want to fly? Yeah, there you go. Grab this. You'll like this.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna go pick us up. There we go.
Nice.
Oh, we got company. You wanna shoot him? It's just an NPC. Try out that gun.
I think I used the one you just gave me. Yeah, I did. I had to.
Yeah, but I meant this one.
If-
The
Oh my
Iron
gosh.
Man one.
Was that you shooting?
Yeah.
Oh. Oh, phew. Oh, I see. Okay.
Oh, try using those boots.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. What the? What the hell? This is. What?
Oh,
the
we got
hell?
company right
This is
here.
Crazy. Coming. Circling back. What's up, nerds? Oh, he's got the automatic cheater gun. That's cool.
No! I knocked him, but he got me too. So, good luck.
Always.
That's the war machine.
Nice, I got a good shot on him. He's low as hell. I gotta not be bad.
Use those Iron Man gloves, man.
Oh,
You got him!
woo.
Heck yeah.
The gloves freak me out. Why is our truck right here?
Because I hid behind it.
For some reason I thought it was on you. Like,
Oh,
on
no.
top of you. I was very confused. Oh my god.
I've not seen that one yet.
Yeah, train bounce.
Alright.
Okay.
I'll take that.
Oh, that was
Take
your
this gun.
shotgun? Okay.
Take this gun.
Oh god, the cheater gun. Alright. So it just automatically is there?
Yeah.
Oh, so lame. Alright. Guess if it gets wins, whatever, but back in my day, we had
Back
to
in my
try.
day.
I still haven't found a rifle I especially like.
There's
oh,
not
I
very good
love
ones.
the Black Panther
Also,
claws.
zone, watch out. Yeah.
Here, come here. I got a Flonase. I call them Flonases. I don't know why. I got.
Do it in the
I
car.
can hop out. I can shield us.
You
No,
can do
I
it in the
wanna
car. We
switch
gotta
the
go.
car.
We gotta go.
I
We gotta
want
go.
to use it up. Get out of the car.
We
Get
gotta
out of the car. I
go.
wanna
We
use
gotta
it up.
go.
Get out
No,
of the car,
zone,
get out of
zone,
the car.
zone.
No.
There's a zone. There's a zone.
Well, I'm going back to get something instead of the shield. I wanted to use the shield
Oh,
thing real
oh.
quick. And then I'd have a free inventory slot.
Got it.
See that thing?
That thing. Got it.
Elon Musk would be proud I'm driving. You can probably grab that little shield potion, yeah.
Yeah.
Alright.
Just healing up really quick. Ooh, there's a shield right
Ooh,
here.
Yep. You can grab it if you want.
Yeah, let me try to heal up a little bit.
There's here, come to me.
There we go. Go grab your claws.
Yeah. Oh, there's some spooky sound laughing at me. Okay. Do I want this?
Okay, there's likely a medallion here,
Yes.
but you ready to go for it? 'Cause there's people over there.
Yeah, drive that sucker straight in.
We're getting shot at. Oh,
Oh boy.
looks like there's 4 people here.
Oh my god, it's right there. Yep.
I'm not a very good driver. There's 2 people in there.
Yeah, I think we should not engage with that.
Okay.
It's a little too hot. We could kill
Oh,
that
we
guy.
popped a tire.
Get rid of that.
And our battery's low. Well, we might be stuck with them anyways.
It really is a battery? You have to be kidding me.
Yeah. But
Can
you have to fuel it up with gas.
That's funny.
There's another one.
Yeah, let's get out of this.
If you don't want the Tesla, you drive. Zone though, so beware.
Yeah, I know. Well, we're right in the good spot actually. 'Cause
Yeah, we have the high ground,
that's
Anakin.
our forecast.
And we have the high ground.
We have the high ground. I'm gonna check out what's down over there.
Are you gonna use those boots at all?
I mean, I feel like I probably should, but I'm not like used to using them.
You don't have the
not-
gloves with them either. Those 2 go together.
Do they do something
Yeah.
when they're together?
Yeah. And you can shoot and stuff. Oh shoot.
If I had a scope right now, I'd be like, "Yep, I'm gonna win the game." Like this is This is the spot for it. We're down the last 15. Oh, there's somebody right here.
Excuse me. Sorry about the coughing.
Their shield's low. My game... What's going on? Okay.
Got him.
Nice.
Oh, that was an
They died
NPC.
right away, so
I feel a little less...
Oh. How do you know it was an NPC?
Because the guns suck this late in the game. Right, the medallion's headed our way.
Yep. All right.
That's the dead one.
I know. I was just too lazy to walk.
Wait. Oh, this one's dead. Okay.
Oh, we got Iron Man flying over.
Yep, that's the...
Yeah.
Yep.
How high is he?
You could go really high.
Oh boy. Oh yeah, he's in the castle, looks like.
Yep. We have somebody heading toward us.
There's a chest in here. Yep.
We should be trying to find some high ground, right? Good idea.
Yeah, the building you're in is... You climb up. It's pretty good. Oh.
There's a
You good?
shield right here. Yeah, I'm good. Bullets are infinite in that, and I didn't want to whack it.
Here, if you want... Do you want the boots? I'm down to give you the boots.
Okay.
If you want the boots.
I'll take the boots. I'm not going to complain.
I'd rather have a shotgun. Boots can't kill. His mom always said.
We got company.
A gun with a scope. Okay.
Crap! I didn't realize I downed. I was just about to switch the...
Oh!
You got him!
Baby!
You got him!
I sure did.
There's one
Hang
more.
on, I need to heal. There's 3 people?
Yeah, he's downstairs though, I think.
Sorry, I'm just healing so I don't
Yeah,
die.
no problem. Oh, shoot! Zone!
I know. Let them fight for a second. And then grab that med kit.
Yeah, I will. I'm ditching this shotgun for it.
I don't know if I'm,
Alright.
I'm gonna die.
Crap!
Yeah, I think we're effed.
Alright.
I'm trying to walk in that direction.
Because I was just about
Well,
to scoot out of here with those boots.
Yeah, no, do it.
There's
Oh, you
boots
dropped
over here!
again?
There's boots over here!
That's too late. I got number 2! Ah! That's alright.
We got close this time.
We're moving up, yeah.
Yeah, we're moving up in the world.
Oh man. Okay, so I didn't know the layout of the place, and yeah, I got to get used to all the new stuff for mobility options.
Yeah, no problem.
But hey, I did. I mean, granted, you did some work on them too, but I got the 2v1 there. That was sweet.
Yeah.
And then I saw you dropped the medallion. I was trying to grab it, but then like you were dead. I had to revive you. The zone was coming up. What do you know what that medallion was?
No. They're
Okay.
one of the... Oh, you know what? I do know what it was. It was the one that marked us and showed us where we were. Showed everybody where we were. It
Well,
like
no, I
showed
mean,
our
like,
location.
Do you know what the effect of having the medallion?
Yeah, it showed
that
our
particular
location to the
medallion?
enemy.
No, but it also like has like a buff of some kind. That's
That
what all
should be the
medallions
buff.
do. Showing our location to them is a buff?
Yeah. Yeah.
Why would we want them to know where we are? You know what I mean?
That's the point. That's why they have the medallion. Is that what you're asking? I'm confused.
At least last season, medallions had the effect of yes, enemies could see where you are in the map. But like, for example, there was a medallion that was like, you don't run out of stamina when you have it on. There was a medallion that was like, you run faster. They all had buffs.
Kyle's on my side.
Okay, well, that is a very clearly sarcastic comment. all the medallions do something useful for you, not just for your opponent. That's the incentive to have it on in the first
No,
place.
I know. I said it shows the location of everybody, of your enemies.
Okay, then I misunderstood. I thought you were saying, yeah, it shows your own location
No.
to your enemy.
Well, it also
And
does
so I was
that.
like, oh, right. That's why
Yeah.
I was like, well, that part I know.
Got it.
All right.
Got it. Less confused.
I want to run back in the fields.
Okay. You want to
Let's get a
frolic
little
in the
freaky.
fields?
Yeah.
Frolic in the
Freaky
freaky
frolic.
fields?
I'm starting to get the muscle memory back a little bit, / getting the hang of all the silly weapons this season.
Yeah, they are pretty silly.
Beat some noobs.
Beat some noobs. Not including
Pwn
yourself.
Some noobs. Not including myself. I'm a professional. I'm a hardcore gaming professional expert man. I have this for you. Enjoy.
Thank you.
Don't have a gun. This might have been a bad spot to go to. Jeez.
It's not the best, but
For
it's
chessing?
not the worst.
Nice.
That was not cool.
That was kind of funny. Oh, there's people there. I'm
Yeah.
terrified because I'm not good. Oh, hello.
No! I don't have a gun. Let me run away. Let me
I
run
don't know what to
away.
do
You're gonna
because
see that I don't have anything.
Okay, I have to book it and find a gun and kill two.
Alright, you don't need to teabag me. I get it. You got me. You got me with no weapons. What do you guys think? 9-year-old? 7-year-old? Who kicked my butt just now?
Oh, I got a good 74 shot on him with the basic baby's first shotgun. That was my fault. We went to a house that had like a
No
bullet
weapons.
and a health potion, so I forgot that that's what that building was. Like it was like a big looking building, so I was like, cool, let's go to that one. But I forgot that one was like always terrible.
It's a lot of always
Oopsie.
terribles. Freaky Fields is freaky, but it doesn't have very good weapons most of the time.
That guy just did a horrible jump. If I knew
Yeah.
him, I'd make fun of him. He tried to use the little boost thing. Ren, who's in chat right now, or at least was, loves that launch grenade thing.
Yeah?
He's
Be
pretty
fun.
good at using it.
Oh, I hope they get their butts kicked.
Oh, I'm sure they will.
He's running away! He's like, oh shoot, those auto guns! Oh no!
Grow up, buddy. This is the real world. People have weapons in the real world. Yeah, like you said, I always just run. Everyone's shooting each other and smacking things. I'm like, I want peace. I want to go to the beach and just relax and get a nice tan over here. All right. I'd be open to going to Grimgate. I used to go there a lot.
Yeah, it's pretty good right now. The underworld is pretty good too.
All right, you want to do it?
Yeah. Also, red water.
Okay. Yeah, I saw that. And then the skulls are red and it's extra spooky.
Yeah.
We'll probably have a good chunk of people, but it shouldn't be an insane amount.
Oh, yep. Oh gosh.
Oh, is it a lot? I don't even see that yet.
There's 3 people that are, well, they're heading toward the, not toward Grimgate, but close by. Oh, we got one team. Yeah, we got one team.
Okay. I'm on the roof. Oh, nice. I got the pistol and the claws.
Nice.
I'm gonna go scratch somebody. Where are you at? Oh, I see you.
Also, those boom billies are me. So don't worry about those.
Okay.
They're not a threat to you.
I see you. I'm above you, basically. There's someone.
There's
like
an
here.
enemy right here. Yep.
Yep.
Got him. Yeah.
We had a halo back thing. That's cool. So that means his pal is still around too. Good start, good start.
Yeah. Their friend is around near me.
Okay. Oh, there's another pair.
They're right below me, but they're like right here. Roughly.
Okay.
Oh, they might be trying to go up the stairs. Yeah, they are. Nope, they're going
There's
swimming.
someone swimming. They're right here.
Okay.
Oh, there's multiple people there. Oh, that's Billy.
Yeah. Did it get him?
I think so.
Cool. I'm gonna grab those gloves.
I got him.
Cool.
Woo! We're gaming.
Cool. All right. I think those were our only threats. I'll let you know if I see anybody though.
Shots way like northwest, but
Yeah, they went up. They went northwest. Yeah. East too, I think.
for me, there's someone. I'm here. I think they might be up there.
Okay. Nope. I don't see anything.
There were footsteps. I didn't see the person. I just
Okay.
surmising. Oh, okay. They've got to be up this hill. Yep, there they are.
Okay.
That one's low. Yep. That guy's really low. Nice. Gaming.
Gaming. I love these
Look at
claws.
us. Yeah, see that's the type of special weapon that I like. That's like kind of a mobility thing. It's still like skill based, but you like it does have like
it's a
special
little
ability
overpowered.
more it is. It's a great thing. I agree with that, but it's not just like stand there and there's an automatic thing
Yeah.
happening. To me that's not what I want out of a video game.
Do you want an epic shotgun?
As I find the turret. Yeah, with what kind is it?
It's a sovereign.
Okay. That's a hammer pump, isn't it?
Yeah, hammer pump. Yep, you're right. You're right.
If it's from quote unquote my season, I know exactly what it is.
I know nothing. And I've been playing about as long as you. I'm just like,
Well,
oh,
you
gun,
were-
go shoot? Okay, got it.
You
Guns
need the
are
crown
real?
medallion thing. Guns are real, confirmed. I'm gonna do this jigsaw thing again.
Okay.
Where'd it go? Here it is.
Just letting you know we're gonna be in the zone pretty soon. Oh, it looks like we got... Okay, so an Iron Man is coming right here, and then the forecast tower is over here. Looks like somebody might have claimed Iron Man.
Yep, there's someone straight down the river.
Okay.
They just jumped to this left side.
Oh, here they are. Found him.
Oh, you went up there.
Oh, they got a chainsaw, so be careful. Oh, they're running away, cowards!
I knocked one of them.
Okay, you got him. He was already pretty low.
You're closer to him. Oh, the knocked guy?
Yeah. Oh, it's a xenomorph. Got him.
Yeah, I saw. Oh, nice. Okay, great.
They got scared. That was
There's
funny to watch.
The Iron Man gloves.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Ooh, I'll
you
take
want 'em.
those. You want them?
Actually, tell you what. You can have my automatic war machine.
Sounds good.
Game breaking.
I'll take it.
This is the. I just got a purple monarch, and that makes me happy. Because now I can do my sneaky sneaks and get some headshots. There's a chainsaw here as well.
Oh, it looks like the boots are here too.
Dang.
He had the boots and he didn't freaking use them? Alright, what a waste.
Yeah. That's our Billy, right?
Yeah. Alright, we got a zone coming.
Yep. Do you say you like driving or don't like driving?
Oh, I'm not very good at it, but I don't mind it.
Okay. I love driving.
I used to love it in real life. We're talking about real life now. Hey, Leo. Thanks for the resub.
Oh, that's this thing.
Yeah, do you want to grab it?
Yeah.
Zone! Give me the loot, though. Ooh, there's a legendary monarch.
Yep, I see it. Thank you.
Alright, I'm going out of the zone because I'm a chicken. Oh, medallion coming.
Wait, where did the drop go? Why wasn't that there?
Did you get it?
There wasn't a ticket. No, it's not even there.
What do you mean?
Like, there isn't even an icon for it. Like, you just didn't have one. Those might have just been random NPCs that, like...
Oh, yeah, they were NPCs, yeah.
Well, I knew they were NPCs. I mean, like, I thought they had the forecast thing, but... they were
No.
Just random.
Mm-mm. No, it was just random ones.
Why don't we go... Let's check out their storage. Oh my gosh. It's...
I told you I'm not very good at it.
I'm happy to drive if you don't want to, but I don't
I'm
wanna
all about...
steal your
I
thunder
fit the
either.
stereotype, right?
What stereotype are we talking?
Blondes can't drive.
Oh. Oh, totally that. Yep. Okay. We just run into some cacti too. 'Cause
Yeah,
people
yeah,
pop
we're
up.
needing
There's
it.
one right behind you.
Okay. All right.
Oh, that
You're
guy's
driving.
not Okay, hop in. All right. I want us to heal first if we can. There used to be some cacti in this area. Yep.
Good call.
Very nice.
Good call. I recommend going to the gas station. It's telling us. It's yelling at us. But we could also try the forecast tower here. No, we can't, because zone.
Let's just grab this car.
Okay. There's an Iron Man, but it looks like somebody's claiming it. Okay.
Yeah, they can have it. Oh, that's my target.
That's your target. Okay. Looks like he might have died. Yep.
Oh yeah, it just happened. Oh well.
Either that or it timed out.
Oh, there's a supply drop thing here. Oh, and there's another.
Oh, sweet.
All right, supply drop. And that's coming there, which you can get. Oh, someone already activated that, I guess.
Oh.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Looks like we have some people shooting nearby.
Yep. Oh, nice. We're in the circle still. Oh, hello.
Do you want to try to go for him?
Yeah, we have to. They're going for us.
Oh, that's you. Hello.
I'm gonna hit him with the car.
Got him. Oh, somebody drove over me. Drove over. Ah. Okay, cool. He's got my claws.
This is the losing battle. It's the 2v1. I'm gonna dip. They might be chasing after me, so I might bail on this.
Yeah, no problem.
Nice. Alright.
Heck yeah.
And then hop in the car when
We'll
you
go to
leave?
the supply drop.
No, I don't think we should go back there. I think they're using that as bait, because they could have gotten it an hour ago.
You wanna drive?
You want to grab this?
Oh, wait, what?
Get this barrel.
Oh, yeah. Wait, I should not be using that. Alright. Have I been streaming a little bit? Streamer brain getting into me a little bit? Mm-hmm.
Get it together, honey. You gotta get a
Oh.
win. Bonk.
Bonk. Okay, wait, there's a chest somewhere around here.
I'm looking for shields too.
Well, we can buy some. There's a health here, and then
Here, alright, I found some shields. You're a little lower, you can grab it.
there's we got company.
I'll grab it.
I think it's the same
Close it up.
people.
Okay.
Cool, I could get my guns
Why don't
back.
We should stick together.
Yeah, where? Oh, they're rebooting their friend.
I'm going after him.
Okay. We should stick together. I'm going after them.
I see him. I see him.
Yeah.
Yep. That might have been bait even. You see him?
Yeah.
I need you.
No, no.
Sorry.
No, you're good. You got me closer to him.
On the roof?
Yeah.
There must be. Are there other people here? I think there are.
Man, they're running away?
Who's fucking shooting me?
Right
Someone's got a
here.
really good shot.
Oh, somebody just got him. Right here.
I am out of the fight for a second.
Oh, you mean you're like dead?
No, I'm. Healing.
Sorry, I just gave away your position.
Jesus
I am
Christ.
the worst.
There's so many people here.
Yeah. But I have a chainsaw, so I could stand a chance. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, there's more people
I'm
coming.
down. There's someone really low here.
Okay.
I'm getting nailed.
Okay, worth a try.
Dang.
Darn.
Yeah, I think it was a little too hot.
Okay.
In that spot probably.
Do you
And
wanna?
I should have thought of this too. As soon as there's a supply drop, like, it's
Yeah, people are gonna go to it.
looking to get shot.
Yeah. Do you want to return to lobby and just regroup for a second?
Yeah. That sounds good.
Oh, all right. How long have we been playing? Like probably an hour, right?
Yeah, maybe even a tiny bit more.
Okay. Cool. Well, I do think that might be it for me. How are you feeling?
Okay. I'm good with that.
Okay.
I can't stream or play music anymore because we didn't get first, but
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
it's kind of a relief.
Yeah.
From
No more
Slay
pressure.
Impact.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
You can get that bag elsewhere.
Yeah. Well, hey, thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course.
This was a lot of fun between the gaming, between obviously the interview, playing. I feel like I made a friend today.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe you feel that way.
Yeah, I
too,
do
don't know.
too. Yeah. Let's game some more.
and-
That's been fun.
Yeah, let's game some more, talk music. I'll look into the math thing and see if I can figure out what math rock is by
Yeah.
the the laws of physics, what rules
Yeah.
you have to follow to be math rock. And yeah, totally down to play some more Fortnite sometime too.
Yeah, we could also play other games too. So up to you.
Nope, just Fortnite.
Just
Sorry.
Fortnite? All right. Well, I guess Fortnite it is. It's pretty much all I'm playing right now anyways. So, yeah. So, in tradition, we usually have the guest pick who we raid. So, who are we raiding?
Oh, okay. Let me poke around and see here.
All right. In the meantime, I'm going to exit Fortnite and then I'm going to end a YouTube here. YouTube, thank you for joining.
YouTube.
Bye, YouTube. Thank you for joining. It's been nice having you. Bye, YouTube. Say bye, YouTube. Bye, YouTube. Yeah, so I'm